Probably have to deal with the internet going crazy for everyone today. We'll
So we
need to
could
reset my router then. Uh-huh.
so I can stream all of the Dark Knight movies right now to all of you, and we won't have to worry about Twitch going after our favorite dungeon master.
Okay, now we're live, so that was funny.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm still gonna sit here like Gollum protecting a treasure hoard, like the what is his name, QVC, CVS, whatever his name is.
I'm not actually sure what you're referencing, if I'm honest.
I don't know. Either way, I'm trying to sit like that and I can't, and now I'm trying to sit but cross-legged, and I feel like I'm trying to shove my head. I'm I feel like I'm trying to put by my head, and I can't do it. Anyway, proceed.
Okay. Alright, hello everyone, it is I, the Fable of Fable. These are my lovely yet heckin' rude players. Back for another rousing game of D&D. Would anyone like to
So,
give a quick recap of what happened last time on Tales from the Undergrove?
Chat, I do want to ask you a question. Are we
Yeah?
actually heckin' rude? Because I think we're all America's sweethearts and
Yes.
Quebec sweethearts.
Yes, you are heckin' rude for being all American sweethearts and Quebec sweethearts as well.
Yeah. I can't be American, sweetheart.
Be an American sweetheart if you want. It's a free country.
It's a free country, totally. Just don't go to Florida. Never go to Florida.
America's Wang.
Florida's weird. It's where old people go to retire. Or,
Also, Florida Man, the greatest superhero of our time.
right? But would anyone like to give the recap? Maybe question mark?
Well, we took a boat. Wait, does that? I feel I'm confusing my last recap because I gave the last recap.
Well, you did take a boat. However, there was some other stuff that happened, specifically to two of you, and then combat happened.
Yeah, okay. I'm right. I'm trying to recap like where we split the session.
Oh, dude.
So we started the dancing on the island, where Lumi's people are, and so we started the ceremony. We danced and danced, and three of us had visions. Basically, Lumi, Mune, and Gregory. Um, it was all different visions, seemingly showing possible path that could be take where shit's going on. Um, but it was interrupted by an invasion of big burbs in the sky along some weird amalgamation of the burb I can never remember.
Yeah.
I have cockatiel in my head. I don't think that's it. And
Cockatrice?
yeah, that one. With a gaping mouth between its heads, which was creepy as fuck. So we took care of those, the ones that were on the ground basically. Um, and we slayed them without seemingly losing anyone in town. Everyone was decently fine. And other than that, everyone kind of got some infos around. Lumi gathered info about the kind of deceiver being, possibly a Nefriti, um, that deceived her people. And then mayhaps have slightly coerced Julia to go back home. But like Lumi is not really that aware. This is kind of like a half meta gaming, maybe.
Totally half,
uh,
half and half. Yep. No
so
goodness.
we're on a boat, and we made it to that first town, and it's looking pretty cool and different.
Yeah.
So we're excited. And the
Yes.
carnival is there.
Yes, and the carnival's there, and like I uh yes, so yeah, so the carnival's there. Let me give. I did write in the Discord that if you guys wanted to ask any questions to the all-powerful potato ringleader, you can. I don't know if anyone actually did write questions because at this point, I just assume you all have all your ideas in your head and hope for the best when the time comes. That's mostly just me wishful thinking. Hi, Tom, and yes, it's another rousing game of kicking Gregory Ball Z.
I so apologize for making that a thing, Karst.
I don't blame you. I blame the people that continue to perpetuate it.
My day's been pretty good. It's hot. OBS is kind of a butt. If for some any reason my internet OBS cuts out the stream, I will have to take a quick break to try to reset the router because it's being poop right now. But everything seems to be okay, and we're just playing D&D, so it shouldn't be too much of a bother because the frame shouldn't drop because that makes no sense when it's literally a still image and all that's really on the screen is hearing the people talk. I don't know. Other than that, how are you, Corbin? Alright, so we'll pick up today's session with you guys in Cherry Pepper. Cherry Pepper is what I had to look it up. A cherry pepper is actually an actual thing. I think that's why I named it that before. To be honest, I just picked a bunch of random food names and decided to go with it. A cherry pepper is actually an actual pepper in real life. It's not that hot on the pepper scale, so it's kind of like one of those things for people that are interested in spices but prefer not to eat anything too crazy, such as a ghost pepper or anything else or a Carolina Reaper that will probably melt your face off, or probably make you go to the hospital because your body's not accustomed to such spices. Random food fact for the day, I suppose. Alrighty. Hi, Doggo Man. Alright, just want to make sure you're all still there, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just in case, because I don't want it to turn out that freaking I've been talking to the ether. Alright. I'll pick up today's session with you guys in Cherry Pepper, a lovely place. Julia, you and your family have been here a couple times, I imagine. As strange as it sounds, it's kind of like how when I was a kid, I would often go to Mexico on the weekends to visit friends and family there. So yeah, this is kind of weirdly nostalgic for me. Oh dear. Anyway. So yes, here in this lovely place, there's a bunch of buildings made out of stone, a combination of stone and wood. Lots of the ladies are wearing beautiful dresses with vibrant colors such as reds, greens, yellows, things like that. You do see a mariachi band of half orcs playing music. Everyone's dancing in the streets. It's just lively with different colors, different flavors of foods everywhere. Basically, it is just a beautiful, vibrant place. Everyone greets you, telling you hello. They have, like I mentioned, the carnival is in town in case you do wish to talk to the ringleader and get some information. Up to you all, of course. All in all, everyone greets you. If you're all wondering why they're having a celebration, it's because it's basically someone's quinceañera this day. Well, two people. And if you know anything about Mexican culture, like I do, if there's a celebration to be had, people will in fact take it. My
I have an
neighbors, for
important.
example, yes,
I have an important. I just had an important question, but please continue your story first. I will ask it after.
yes. My neighbors, for instance, every time they have a chance, they will literally get drunk on the weekends. Growing up, whenever my family had the ability to do a party, there'd be a mariachi band. Even if there was no reason to have one, my sister would get one, and I'm just like, why are you like this? They looked at me like I was crazy. Oh,
My
I love
my
this present. Mhm.
my question was: does it look like security is just some half orc grandma, some abuela with a? That's also a barbarian, but the only weapon she has is a slipper.
Yes, yes. Also, do not cross her because she will destroy you. She has the disapproving gaze in her eyes,
Oh
as,
God.
as well as a strength of like 50. I don't know how, but she somehow is god level 50 strong.
There's this one video. There's this one video I found where this one guy is showing you how to disarm your mother from her slipper, and then
Mhm.
his real life mom comes by and he's like, "Well, try it on me." He's like, "Okay, this is my real life mom, and first you go," and then she just whacks him with the slipper.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh dear, give me a quick second. My happened again, but my family has the worst timing. So I'll be right back real quick. Chats. Not chat.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Yeah.
Back to D&D.
But yes, like I was saying, if there's any opportunities, these people will take the opportunity to have a party. So yeah, what do you guys want to do? There's a lot of things you can do here. There's some beautiful sights to behold. There's flowers, beautiful radiant flowers here and there, different costumes, different foods, everything you can think of you can possibly find here at the bazaar. All right.
Uh, I um I guess
You guys have the ability to explore, you know that, right?
yeah. Yeah. I guess Gregory would kind of like taking in, like maybe the local, like this the stalls where they're selling like local grown vegetation and stuff.
Uh-huh.
See what maybe what they grow here. Maybe something he might not recognize. Back home,
Alrighty.
and maybe like get some samplers. Stuff.
Yep. Alrighty. I can quickly answer that one. Gregory, you see different foods like tomatoes, avocados, bell peppers, giant chili peppers. Basically, lots of foods that would kind of be more that you can make into spices, beautiful things like that. They do have a lot of foods that do actually have cactus or like cactus pads. I think that's what they're. I don't think that's what they're officially called. I never really looked into the name, but essentially, yeah, they have a lot of variants of different things. Corn, um, it, basically just about anything you can find here, really. Even
Yeah.
even some apples. Just think of like a farmer's market, but a lot of the foods are a bit more on the exotic side that you would normally find on the mainland. But yeah, you can find that. And when I do mean giant peppers, I do mean they're very, very big. Kind of like to the point where I think if someone of Gregory's size, he would probably have to use both of his hands to carry one. Mostly because
Yeah.
they're a bit on the more heavier side. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Fable, you said there's a mariachi band playing.
Uh huh.
Do they have like a thing out for? Do they have like a thing out for like money and all that?
Yes, they do.
Okay. So out of curiosity, I don't think we ever established this, but would I have, if I had proficiency in an instrument, would I technically have that instrument too? Because I don't think we ever agreed on that. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think we ever established that. No, I think
Hmm.
I think we can say
Or could I
that to.
just,
Yeah,
or could I just buy a flute here?
yeah, you can buy a flute here if you want. There's definitely plenty of
Like,
musical instruments here.
I buy a flute.
Alrighty.
Okay. What instruments are the mariachi? I'm so sorry I'm asking you these questions. What kind of instruments are the mariachi band playing?
Alright, I'm actually glad you asked, because the mariachi band, they do actually have trumpets, which is kind of funny. They have guitars, wooden guitars, and
Mhm.
some of them do actually have I don't think I'm saying this right because it's been a while since I've said it. Let me look something up. Because I know for sure that they have a trumpet and a guitar, and they're using their loud, beautiful voices to sing songs. You know, in Rachi bands, the louder the better, which is so silly. Let's see. Second one. Let's see.
Does one of them have a drum?
Yes, actually.
Okay. This is stupid. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I kind of want to give it a shot.
Oh, no.
By the way, how much is the flute?
The flute will cost you like 2 silver pieces.
Okay, that's nothing. That's drop in the bucket for me.
Yes.
Okay. First part of my incredibly stupid idea.
Yes.
I cast Unseen Servant.
Okay.
I give the Unseen Servant the flute.
Okay.
I'm going to somehow convince this mariachi band to become a Louisiana style marching band. And I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I want to try.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god.
So we can go around and try to get as much money as possible.
You know what? Just Roby, Throw me a persuasion with advantage.
I can't believe I only rolled a 12.
Does anyone want to give Turtle guidance? Just because I want to see how this plays out.
I don't have guidance. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Only Gregory has guidance.
I have
Yep.
guidance, but I can't guide myself.
You can't.
Wait. No, never
That's
mind. I can. I guide myself. I slap myself just to give myself a little boost there. I just can't bardic inspiration myself.
Yeah.
Alright, I looked it up. Full instruments in a mariachi band are trumpets, violins, guitars. Let's see. I am not pronouncing that one. But yeah, pretty much they have everything you can imagine. Well, kind of like what you know see in bed. Alright, Turtle, roll that d4. Let's see how high you get with this.
16.
16. Alrighty, 16. Okay. Alright, Turtle, you are able to convince this band of mariachis to form a marching band.
We play a Spanish version of When the Saints Go Marching In. And there's just one invisible person. Did I waste a spell slot to do something I didn't need to do? Yes. Do I regret it? No.
I mean, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Oh my god. Also, Gregory, to answer some more of your questions on some more fruits I found, there's papayas, mangoes,
Okay.
tomates, Spanish limes, friggin' avocados, prickly pears, pineapples, lime, sour soap. It's not soap. It's coconuts, things like that. Pretty much, I think the one thing that you probably wouldn't actually find on the mainland is pineapples, since apparently pineapples don't actually grow on trees; they grow on the ground, which doesn't freaking make sense to me. But whatever.
Wait, they go on the ground?
Technically, they do grow on a tree, but the tree's more rooted to the ground. So what you have to do is, when actually harvesting pineapples, you have to wear gloves because the leaves of the pineapple, like of the pineapple tree, are very spiky, and you can actually cut your arms and stuff. So you actually have to wear protection when harvesting pineapples.
That explains why the pineapple's so prickly.
Yeah, I wish I was kidding. They literally don't grow in trees. They grow closer to the ground, which is really weird.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it here, folks. Wear protection.
Yes.
Alright, Turtle.
By the way, can I roll a performance to see how much me and the mariachi band and the ghost flute win?
Yes, you can.
Would that be performance?
Yes, that would please be a performance thing. Please and thank you.
Would
At least
I
it's not-
argue? Oh, good.
I was gonna say, at least it's not a death flute.
Would I give the argument that since I'm in a band, it would be at an advantage?
Yes, actually, it would be an advantage. They also have pomegranates.
I think we killed it.
Let me see how. Yeah, with a natural 20, I'm pretty sure you super killed it. Well, that's a natural 30. Good lord. Okay, Turtle! Turtle! You sweet summer child, you. Alright, let me roll something real quick. Aw. Alright, so Turtle, with your amazing playing skills, you and the mariachi band actually end up doing so well in fact, you end up getting 38 pieces of gold. 38 gold pieces, I should say.
I give it all of it to the mariachi band.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Okay.
I favor for a favor. I'm networking here, so
That's, yes, I understand.
you
that.
never know when you need the goodwill of a mariachi band in the heat of battle.
they will gladly accept it and thank you for all the fun. Because a lot of the time,
Cable.
yeah,
Is Robert Rodriguez just straight chilling
yes,
somewhere around here,
yes, they
looking
are.
at the combat ready mariachi band like,
Yes.
I had one other terrible thought, but I want to ask the party first.
Oh no.
Should we bring the mariachi band with us?
just make an entire mariachi band our new party?
No, just have
New
them be
additions
our
to the party, rather?
new additions to the party. We have a mariachi band wherever we go.
I mean, if somehow it can help us convince people of things, not against.
Have them follow us, play a theme song.
And then whenever we need a signal, it's like whatever we can hit. It's like when you hit you get that one like horn that does the music, that kind of thing, just
Guava.
like a signal. We have a mariachi band that's just there, and people are like, "Oh, well, that's nice, a mariachi band."
I am
But secret
Mexican and I
sins.
veto this. I'm Mexican and I don't veto it, Beck. I mean,
I feel bad. If I'm being offensive, please tell me.
You are literally not being offensive. The mariachi band
Okay.
is literally a group of musicians who want to play share in the musical festives of the love of music. That's literally why they're here, is because they want to play music and have a good time. Mech's just being a butt, because to be honest, once you grow up in an area where you hear them like every other weekend, it kind of gets annoying, but you're fine. I promise you.
Gonna try to persuade the mariachi band to join us in our adventures.
Oh my god.
I will tell them that we are going on a grand tour around the entire continent, and it would be and there we jam so well together that together our music will be known far and wide.
Well, now all of our stealth check are at double disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're constantly going to have loud music. You will have disadvantage with stealth.
We just won't bring him with on big admissions. We'll just bring him whenever we're in town.
Okay.
They'll
Oh,
keep the fort. They'll keep the fort.
oh my gosh. Alrighty.
If
Oh.
everyone's okay with this,
Just have they just be singing and playing like, just like saying our names and stuff like, her name is Turtle. Darn tootin' shore shooting. Her name is Turtle. And then a bunch of mariachi music playing.
Louis is just gonna say, Turtle, I feel like it wouldn't really be convenient for travel, but I'm all for having them in our Terry town.
okay, that's it. That's a good idea.
We can
They
have them
be-
around just here for now, but then, we just give them a yearly salary and just
Hmm.
make the people there happy. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping I could be like their manager or something. We can, earn some extra money on grand tours, and before you know it, we got T-shirts, we got merchandise, we got everything, and we're all good. We're all smooth sailing from there financially. You know what I mean?
You can do that too, I guess.
Mm. How would you guys like to be in How would you guys like to be in business, touring the country? You don't have to be with us, but I'll still spread the word about you guys and make sure that people know that you're coming ahead of time, and we share in the profits. What do you guys think about this?
The leader of the band looks at them. They kind of huddle, have a group huddle, talk about stuff, and yeah, they agree that this sounds like a fun idea.
So do I have to roll persuasion?
Yeah, please roll me persuasion if you want.
I will give myself guidance on this. I will still do it. 19.
All right. Yes, they agree that they would love to join your merry band of non-musical chefs.
I have achieved our first goal, everyone. I've got us a mariachi band. Also, I want to make a quick note. I forgot that I could give myself guidance despite doing that for about 3 years as Pippers.
Oh, brother. Okay, there's a lot to remember in certain classes.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm done. I've taken up everyone's time. Please continue.
You're fine. This is for fun. Seriously, don't worry about it. Okay, Ida says I demand to see the list of Rycroy's other goals.
I don't have a list written, but actually, Fable, if I am to be honest with you, this
Mhm.
actually has been a D&D goal of mine since I started playing D&D. This is not a joke. I'm being serious.
To get a
Oh, really?
mariachi band?
Yes,
Huh.
because I thought it would be funny.
It is really funny. And let's see what
Well, there you
Uh,
go.
Matt says Rycroy can only keep him if he can sing in Spanish for a bit. Oh my god. No. I don't want to hear no more Spanish singing right now.
I know very little Spanish.
You're fine.
Me gusta la mañana, me gustas tú. There you go. That was technically singing, and it was in Spanish. You're
True.
welcome.
Also, Gregory, a lot of the fruits you can find here are more fruits that you can find on tropical slash subtropical places. So kind of a lot of fruits that you wouldn't really find on the mainland, essentially.
Okay.
So like I said, like payas, list again. If I have a list, mangoes, pineapples, limes, lava fruit, passion fruit, coconuts, pomegranates for some reason, things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much what you can find here. Time to invent the Pipper's already invented the coconut cannon, and he wouldn't give me one when he was a DM. Made me sad.
I guess Gregory would probably uh buy a few things to take home with him. Actually, uh what's the environment like here?
Oh, okay. The environment is a bit kind of like the Souls Kingdom. It's a bit on the hotter side. However, here it's a bit more humid, given the fact that it kind of rains a bit more on this island, like on this island slash continent. The environment's more cooler, but at the same time, when it's humid, it is humid. So you feel more a bit on the musky side, but not on the level you would if you were in a swamp, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Hmm. Not even for Gregory's green thumb, that might be kind of hard to keep a plant alive.
Yep, because a lot of these
And
plants do require like tropical climates to be able to grow.
yeah. Okay. Um. You know what? He'll buy hmm. He'll buy 10 gold worth of like stuff to kind of like take back with him. Just like samples of stuff. To take back and just kind of like send to his family for them to check out,
Yep,
for them to
absolutely.
experience, and just kind of will include a note telling him where he got this stuff from, in case if they want to ever, maybe get more.
Alrighty, that sounds good. I will also mention that they also do sell chili pepper, which is kind of funny because a lot of freaking fruits in Mexico are actually eaten with chili. It shouldn't be a thing, but for some reason I know a buttload of people that eat mangoes with chili, and it's just like, why?
Like a mango chili chutney? That sounds delightful.
Everything here has chili. I'm not even kidding. Even the gummy bears, for some reason, are covered in them, and I'm like, why?
Reminds me, I do have one other thing I want to ask about.
Yes.
If I shop around, can I see if I can find the hottest hot sauce I can find? I mean,
Yeah, of
I'm not
course.
talking like some habanero shit. I'm talking ghost pepper. I'm talking California Reaper.
Yeah, of course. This is literally. I've mentioned it a but. Okay, not a but all the times. I have mentioned it a couple times, and Julia would know this as well. Ghost chili as well as chili pepper have some of the hottest peppers in existence, up to the point of ghost chili and Carolina Reaper style chili, like chili, I should say. Yes, so you can buy that kind of hot sauce if you want.
I buy 3.
Alrighty, you can buy 3.
How much?
Uh, Probably for all 3, I would say it's probably a gold piece.
Follow-up question.
Yes.
Would this technically do fire damage?
Yes, it would, actually, if you're not used to chili on that level, kind of like Chris is, because I know Chris literally loves this stuff, it would do fire damage to anyone that
I'm
ingests
not
it.
talking about for me.
I know you're not talking about for you, but yes, it would do fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it's a 1d10 die to see how much fire damage it'll do to somebody.
That's good to know.
Alrighty. Oh my god. I like how Ida just said, a legendary pepper that results in the birth of a flame elemental from the mouths of the foolish enough to try them. Oh my god. Dang, Ida. No, I don't want any leftover chili, Mech. No. Monster. Colin. Oh my god, chat's just memeing all of a sudden. Yeah, good question actually. For you, Julia, how you feeling right now? Being close to your home?
Hmm. Sorry, I had a mouthful of food there.
You're fine.
Julia feels, I don't know, a little obviously nervous about the possibility of running into their family. But there is definitely a certain nostalgia, and they're kind of navigating this area with a fair bit of confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's been a while since they've been here, but they still remember the basic layout of the place, and they kind of seem to know their way around as they're like window shopping and stuff.
Alright. Makes sense. Also, that sounds cool, Ida. Peppers aren't really that hard to grow to my understanding. Hi, Candy. How are you? I'm talking to the group about random Mexican foods. It's fun. And apparently being offered soup from Mech. Wait, what kind of soup, actually? I'm curious. It'll not be mole. I don't want mole. Oh, Mech, you monster. Anyway. Let me just kind of give you some more ideas of what you guys can find here if you're interested. There is stores with instruments in them. Lots of the instruments are made out of wood, so things like violins, guitars, flutes, ocarinas, things like that you can find. You can find different restaurants filled with different kinds of foods, small stands with fruits and vegetables. Some people are selling junk food like nachos, everything count like nachos, some stuff with chili on it, some what do you call them? I wrote it down and I forgot. Some freaking some churros, things like that. Just this place has a lot of junk food and a lot of things, and they're even selling ice cream, everything, candies, you name it. Hell, there's even a shop where they sell masks. Well, specifically luchador masks, which is Mexican wrestling. They are in the Mexican city, yes. Let me have this, mech. I rarely talk about it. Yeah.
I'll say Lumi never had this food, so she's gonna try and sample miniature size of a little bit everything. Like,
Alright.
let's say, how much money does Lumi even have? Not a lot. 3 gold worth. Now she's poor. She's gonna try here and there 3 gold piece worth of sampling food.
Okay. Basically everything here costs about, at best, everything costs about like 1 silver piece. So yeah, you can, with 1 gold piece, you can try up to like 10 different items, and if you want.
I'll go with that.
Okay.
I'll keep
so,
2 gold piece.
Okay. So yeah, you'll try like different fruits and different supplies. Basically, the thing about a lot of fruit, a lot of the snacks they have, they're kind of like very mixed bags. Um, we want to like try the nachos for that. It's interesting because Lumi has, I don't think Lumi has ever eaten melted cheese before, so that's fun.
I don't think so, yeah.
So yeah, so she'll eat like melted cheese. The churros are basically just bread covered, like bread covered in sugar and kind of covered in sugar and flour. So that's also fun. It's just like a giant mixed bag of different foods that are mostly like sweet. Not really sure if Bloomy would try any of the spicy stuff. What the hell?
I mean, I think she would maybe try like 1 and then be like, "Hmm," or ask for less spice or some stuff like that.
That's fair. That's honestly fair. Yeah.
I've
like-
never had chili, so I can't even relate about how it tastes like. So
It depends, because to be honest, the best way I can probably explain it, it's the basic stuff that they put on like snacks for
Pain.
like candies and stuff. It's not that spicy. It unless you have like no tolerance, then it's painful. But if you have
It tastes
even
like pain.
if you have a little bit of tolerance, it just tastes well, spicy and a little heavy on the tongue, but nothing too crazy. That's the best way I can describe it, because it's kind of hard
Yeah.
for me to describe in a way that makes sense. But yeah, different things. Scars. You and your
Yeah.
pain.
Hey,
But yes, basically, Lumi, you try different sweets, different things. A lot of it's kind of sweet. A little, some of it is more on the not earthy side, but a bit more strange. Lumi, I imagine that Lumi just has a I believe Lumi just has a crazy time sampling so many different things has never experienced. Because in the desert, it's mostly lizards, prickly
yeah,
pears.
Lumi was like on a pure carnivorous, opportunistic diet, like most
Yeah.
of her life.
Where's the weird? Mac, I can't give them the weird candy we have. Lumi will die. It's too dry. She's not strong enough for that one yet.
I'll take it.
Oh my god. Alrighty.
It ain't the weirdest thing I put in my mouth.
phrasing.
I know what I said.
Oh, there's also
Fable?
yes.
when Julia sees their friends sampling local food,
Hmm.
they say, "Does anyone have any extra money? Uh, our last investment made me kind of broke,
I have
and
2 gold.
that should be enough. Y'all need to try flan."
Ooh, flan.
I'll give Julia my 2 leftover gold.
All right, flan is not exactly a street food, so I guess we're looking for a restaurant to sit down in.
Yeah, there's plenty of restaurants here. Each one pretty much serves the same thing, but people tend to kind of have a taste for like different atmosphere and stuff. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, also because I remember this as a kid and I still miss it, they do have corn in the cob, but they also have like corn in a plastic cup that you can have with mayonnaise and stuff. I remember this one girl when I was really young, she bought it from a small stand that was near my house. It had so much freaking chili. I was just like, is that good? And she's like, you want some? I'm like, no, no, it's okay. I really didn't want to. The chili was so unappealing for me at the time. Oh, the memories. It's just a lot of the food I used to see back in school was so covered in it. It's just like it overpowered the taste of everything else.
I-
Mhm.
I'm kind of jealous because whenever I think about what they sell at the Minnesota State Fair, it's mostly just how can we deep fry this?
Yeah, I kind of see why you're jealous, because a lot of the northern states tend to deep fry stuff, and it's just like that doesn't sound healthy. I'm pretty sure just eating one makes you not feel good.
They are selling deep fried ranch dressing.
Oh,
I'm not joking.
how does that make sense? That's how do you deep fry ranch? You know what? I don't want to know. I really don't.
The worst part is I'll try it because I have no respect for what goes into this mouth.
You and your phrasing. You and your phrasing.
That time was unintentional.
Okay.
My goodness.
You mean the empanadas, Matt? Because they have those there. They have sweetbread here if you guys are interested. But okay. So yeah, Julia, you take you and the party, if interested, go to a nice little hole in the wall shop where you're able to buy some flan. Well, for the whole party, if everyone wants to go, that is. It'll probably cost you like 1 gold piece. No, those are other sweetbread. Well, I don't know, Mac. Meh. But yeah, you guys are able to go to a nice little hole in the wall shop where they sell some of the stuff that Julia wants. You all sit down, enjoy the atmosphere. There's a lot of people of all ages. Some of them are some older folks, some younger folks. The children are roughhousing. Well, they're not really roughhousing in the way of other people, but just like making silly sounds. This place is beautifully lively for a restaurant. You would imagine that some of the restaurants I assume you guys have been more, okay, civil's not the right word, but a bit more quiet. All you can really hear is the sound of chattering here and there. Yeah, no, if you guys have ever been in a Mexican restaurant, people are loudly talking about gossip about their grandchildren, their cousins, their sisters' children. It's lively as all hell. That is just the vibe this place has right now. They have it. I don't know the name of that one, but I'm pretty sure they have plenty of that here. Yeah, you guys sit down, nice little restaurant. You order your food menu. The nice waitress will take your orders, and it'll take about 10-ish minutes for you guys, for 10 or like 5-ish minutes for your orders to come in. You guys can just stare at each other, or you guys can have a small conversation. It's up to you guys.
Julia, you seem to know a lot about the cuisine here.
She's on security right now, Meg.
I do, yeah.
It's great. It's really great. Good recommendation. Is it like your
So good.
specialty?
Uh, I guess so. It's the food I grew up with.
Oh, you're from here?
Claire.
Aren't you excited to be back home? Should we visit like family or something? Friends? Anyone?
Enemies?
I haven't talked to my family in a while.
Oh. Like, just because you were away or for some less fun reason?
Because I sold my soul to a fast food magnate,
Yeah, I guess that could be
and
a little bit controversial.
I'm not so much worried about them being mad at me or anything, but they just really don't need that stress on their head.
What about this stress of you just disappearing?
I mean, I still write and send money, you know.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't been back here.
Mm. So wait, is the evil restaurant here?
I mean, it's a chain, but the one I worked at is here, yeah.
In this town?
No, north in Ghost Chili.
Do
No.
they have fire insurance?
I would assume they
Probably.
would. I would assume they would. It is the most common type of damage in adventure in the modern day world.
Hmm. What about flood insurance? Why? I'm just asking. Don't give me that look.
I'm just gonna say, Gregory, they seem like real masters of contracts there. I feel like they're probably covered.
Mm-hmm. What about an explosive force of energy? Totally random. I mean, just totally random.
Well, that's Julia's take, you know, like I don't want to cause any problem if it's not something Julia wants.
I mean, I do want to take them down, but they're technically a legitimate business, in air quotes, and, you know, run by a devil.
Hmm. What if we let
So I
loose
think,
a What if we let loose a bunch of rats?
I mean, I already pulled that trick once. I'm not sure it'll work again.
Damn.
What if, like, one of the rats becomes the best cook in the world?
Uh,
I'm just saying, it might
I
not be
mean,
helpful. Okay, you never know.
I mean, I'm sure that would make money, but I don't think it would solve the immediate problem.
Well, maybe someone here has some dirt on them or any like knowledge about how to bring them down. I mean, whenever you have something that has like too much power in the society, there's always maybe a little group of people who just kind of don't like them too and are planning and scheming, and maybe we can help out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey,
Go on. I'm just talking to myself. Feel free to
Okay.
ignore me right now.
Dancing with myself.
if I had the chance, I'd ask the world to dance.
That's why we got the mariachi band now.
Oh, also, before I completely forget this, basically there are a bunch of half orcs, goblins, hobgoblins, dragonborns, everything, basically a hodgepodge of different races and species here. But also a species you guys have never actually seen before.
Greg?
They're relatively new. They are called the Harvestborn. They are a plant-like species of folks that have recently appeared in the world, so they're only a race that's about 20 years old. In the grand scheme of things, they are technically a baby species that recently popped up one day. They all, at the moment, the ones that you can find here, all look like beautiful cactus people. They're actually the race that comes out in the Dragon Stew setting. I've been wanting to introduce them for a while, and I finally got an opportunity to. So if you see a random cactus person, it's because, well, that is a harvest form.
Does the cactus? I feel like this might be offensive to someone, but does the cactus do the saboteur dance?
Yes, they do. Yeah, just wanted to let you all know that that is another thing you see on this beautiful uh continent slash island thingy. So yeah, after a bit of talking and you guys trying to figure something out. Also, Julia, I know we tried to talk about why or how, like why or how is your ex boss here. I kind of figured it out after I saw this video. It's kind of gonna be really sad because it's actually kind of tied to real world, to an actual real world thing, and I'll explain it in due time. So hopefully by defeating your boss in time, whenever that happens, you'll feel better, and hopefully I'll feel better because I don't like the fact that I'm actually tying it to a real world thing. So yeah, we'll get to that when we get to that. For now, as you guys have your conversations, you do see the lovely cactus harvestborn foe pass you by, greeting you and everything. After a bit of time, your flan is given to you all, and you guys can enjoy a nice meal, and you guys can enjoy another nice meal, or you can talk about that.
Hmm.
The donkeys are outside, man. And Don Quixote, I don't know where he is.
He's off finding a windmill, of course.
Yes, totally.
As is tradition.
Don
Yeah.
Quixote is European Spanish. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Listen. All I know is this: there's a lot of things, and I'm trying to tie this more to I'm trying to kind of tie this more towards Mexico and Guatemalan Spanish, not Spain Spanish, because if I try if I try that, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna offend someone, and all I can say is, "Listen, shush, fight me. I love you, but fight me." You're welcome.
Careful, people might actually fight you.
It's okay. I'm okay with fighting weenies on the internet.
Okay.
But yeah, anyway. But yeah, so this is basically just more Guatemalan slash Mexico Spanish folk. So things like that. Since they're closely related, and I'm pretty sure I have a couple distant family members in Guatemala somewhere. Also, in case anyone's interested, because I found this out about 10 years now, that my grandma actually was related to the Aztecs somehow. So I think that's pretty cool. Little fact about me. See,
That's cool.
yeah.
That's Nito Burrito.
Yes, I know burritos aren't tacos. What are you talking about? Why would I? Wait, who said they are? Do people think that?
I feel like that's the most offensive thing someone could say.
Those are two different things entirely. But anyway, you guys. Anyway, back on topic before it gets too out of hand and I start trying to figure out what the hell people are doing.
Wait,
Yeah.
burritos and tacos are different things?
Very much so.
Oh my god. The people in Austin. Oh, okay. Well, we don't
Stay
talk about
psych,
Austin.
bro.
We don't talk about
Psych.
Austin. Well, Matt, you gotta remember, depending on what part of Texas, it's more, especially in northern Texas, is where people get very Tex-Mex about stuff, and I don't like it. Or they try to pretend there's something they're not. Anyway, before I go on a rant about Texas and my experiences with Northerners, let's just continue with you guys enjoying your flan. I wit. You know what? You do see some older people, some older men with their shirts tucked in, having cowboy hats. My grandpa used to dress like that. He used to have like some really nice looking pants and a cowboy hat whenever he went out. It was fun.
Despite not being Southern or Mexican in any way, my grandpa also frequently wore a cowboy hat.
I mean, cowboy hats are cool though.
There's just like one.
It's
Is
true.
there one-
I have it now.
Oh, that's nice. I have my grandpa's too, actually.
No.
There's like just one gruff guy. He's looking at a stopwatch, puts it away, and goes, "It's high noon."
No, it's
Okay.
not Cassidy.
Okay, Matt Mercer. Okay.
How do you want to do this?
Oh,
I'm
my
gonna say I do get judgy of people up here wearing like the whole cowboy attire when it's totally not in our culture. I'm like, you're stretching it a little bit, you know?
Mhm.
I mean, it's just people who like the music, basically.
I knew a guy who, when he got really like into both like right wing politics and like country music, he dressed up and like, down in Texas,
Oh,
we think
no.
like we talk this, and it's like, my dude, you lived here all your life. You were born in Elk River. You're not from Texas. Shut the fuck up. And he was like, you still call casserole hot dish. You are Minnesotan, sir. Shut up.
Oh my god.
Well,
I
casserole is a cooking pot, so you're all wrong.
It should be the correct way to say it is hot dish. That's the correct way to say it.
I'm not getting in the middle of this. I don't care.
I would like to say something kind of a little silly about my grandpa though, which is really interesting. So my grandpa was actually kind of like born, I believe, in Mexico, and they immigrated to the United States a long time ago. Basically, he actually had very fair skin and blue eyes, so when you looked at him, you would naturally assume he could speak perfect English, right? No, he did not know a lick of English, and sometimes because of his fair skin, people would imagine like people would come up to him, start asking him questions in English, and he'd sadly get all flustered because he didn't understand what they were saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
that sucks.
yeah, I think it only happened like once or twice though, but yeah. And the reason he did is because I literally assume it was probably I think probably someone in his family was from Spain because a lot of back in the past a lot of Spaniards and stuff like that were more fair skinned compared to people that lived in Mexico. So I think he probably has some. I think I have some ancestry from Spain. Then again, I don't know anyone from here that probably wouldn't due to these certain events that happened years ago. So, so if I literally meet someone from Spain and they try to fight me on my culture, I'm gonna be like, listen, I'm pretty sure your ancestor killed mine. Don't start with me. And I can say that kind of stuff because it's true and it's funny for
Okie
me.
dokie.
For me, not for anyone else. But yeah, I'm mostly
Yes.
just referring to the conquest of Spain taking out the Aztecs. But we'll deal with that in a different time in history lesson. But yeah, yeah,
Yee.
yeah, you guys. I know, Mech. It sells, and remember, genetics are weird, very, very weird. Because sometimes you can have an ancestor with very darkish skin, and then that specific gene doesn't pop up till like 7 generations later for some reason,
And yet some
everyone's just confused about it.
you probably shouldn't talk to genetics. Some people probably won't understand that. They have a hard time grasping genetics.
I know. I just want to say that that's a weird thing. Sure, Mech. We'll have you be a special guest as a history lesson in time. Thank you, Papa. But yeah, anyway, back to the flan. You guys are enjoying your flan.
The flan. The flan has been doubled.
Yep, so you guys enjoy the flan. Talk about whatever it is you guys want to talk about. Some stuff like that. Also, I did mention I was going to talk about the cult, specifically my culture, so I hope you guys are enjoying the silliness, because I rarely get to bring this up, and it makes me happy to actually share it with people I like to talk to.
Yeah.
You know what? It's cool, but I'm gonna make Gregory just like me, and he can't handle spicy food.
That is completely fair. If you can't
N-
handle spicy food, that's fine.
So now
You're.
this place is
go.
only gonna be suffering for him.
I was gonna say, do you really want to give me that level of power, considering the fact that I have like the worst type of hot sauces available?
You monster! You wouldn't.
To be fair, I actually have plans for this, and they don't involve you.
Oh, okay.
I'll
That is
just
fine then.
I'll just say this: fire feels really bad in a wound, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's concerning.
Also, Matt, real quick, weren't they hated because technically they were much more like conquerors and raiders that usually when you have a kingdom based on conquerors and raiders, you're not really well liked by anyone? Question mark. Anyway, yeah, continue, guys. I'm just having a weird conversation with Matt because I'm genuinely curious about this topic.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine.
But yeah, you guys enjoy your time. You guys are now under the effects of a, guys, since you guys ate really sweet pudding. I've actually never had flan myself, but from what I know, it's essentially like kind of sweet. Um, yeah. Guys have a nice meal. You guys are now under the effects of I believe it's called Heroes Feast.
That's the spell.
Yes, like the
Yeah, it's
effects of
Heroes
Heroes.
Feast.
Yeah, you're now in the effects of Heroes Feast. So now you have some temporary hit points. Don't remember how much it is. Well, let me look this up. Oops. Uh. Okay. Alright, let me roll to see how many temporary hit points you lovely
Hello?
folks have. Hi, Anne.
Okay, my Nvidia crashed and now I'm just
Alright.
struggling to make it work.
Oh no.
But I was gonna say that Lumi will try everything she can,
Alright.
even if it's a bit spicy, just because I most likely will never get the taste of much Mexican food because of citrus.
Well, yeah, I
I'm,
did.
I'm the opposite of Gregory.
I understand, and also I know we had this talk before, but I know for sure a lot of the time for some citrus you can put it on yourself. It's like the places I've been specifically, they gave you like cut up limes that you can add onto the food if you wanted to. It
Yeah.
doesn't
I would need
always have to
either a
come with it.
very trusty place or someone to cook it for me, because
Yeah.
I just do not trust people. I've had
That
so
is
many
that is completely
accidents.
understandable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. But yes. You all now have 6 temporary hit points for the next until next time you guys get a long rest. Alright. Now that you guys are under the effects of Heroes Feast, what is the plan? Do you guys want to keep looking around, or do you guys want to head to the carnival, or do you all want to doom Julia some more and just head to their home?
Um, I mean, I think Lumi would try to push Julia to get info. I don't know. I don't even know if it can yield anything at all, but
It's an opportunity, Julia. We're like here. We should try and get some information. Maybe we can figure out a way to make them fall.
Well, we are already going to the ringleader for information about, you know, the gnolls and how they might be tracking us and all that good stuff. So, like,
Yeah. Who
let's
knows?
do
Maybe the
that
ringleader
first.
knows too.
Okay, that's what you guys want to do. You can. There, just in case you guys want to earn a little bit of extra money, there is a bounty. Well, there is a guild board just out, somewhere in town square in case you guys are interested. But for now, you guys pack up your thingies, get together, thank the chef for the food, and head to the carnival, which there are, as before, it's the same as before. There's lots of different things, cotton candy everywhere, different foods, things like that. However, this time a lot of the carnies are dressed more in the carnies are also dressed more in the traditional outfits of this place. So a lot of them are wearing really lovely reds, yellows, greenish shirts, jades, everything you name it. The guys are wearing some nice suits, things like that. Everything. You are all you all look around, you ask questions, and you are taken to the well, as you look around and everything, trying to see the sights as before, you are greeted by a tiny cat who meows at you.
I meow back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look. Yeah. Lumi, translate, please.
They said meow.
He's like meow 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 meow.
But what does it mean?
Oh,
I think
It
they
meant
wanted food. Oh.
what Turtle just said, but encompassed in a single meow.
Oh, wait. Could this be one of the Cat King's messengers
Maybe?
There's-
or envoys? You know?
Do I feel anything odd about this fellow cat?
well, the cat is looking at you. What you do feel odd is it seems the cat wants you to follow them.
Oh, this is a trap.
You're
You
in
have
the
to
carnival.
follow.
Oh, we're in the carnival.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
oh, then okay, then this is totally normal.
Listen, all I can say is this: if you start seeing a black dog with very ghostly pale skin, which doesn't make sense
Adopt
because
it?
it's no, it has red eyes and very black fur, and it's at night, you're doomed.
Could we just adopt it and make it the mascot for our new mariachi band? I assume they start playing when I say that.
Yes, every time you say mariachi, man, they start playing.
I love these guys. Do they have names? I'm sorry. That's the worst thing a person could say to a DM.
How many are there?
There's exactly 4 of them. Their names are Hector. Juan, Jesus, and George.
I was at least going to assume 3 of them were going to be named Panchito, Jose, and Donald.
I was thinking Jorge, Pedro, Gabriel.
I was at
Yeah.
least just going 3 caballeros.
Three caballeros. You know what? I'm gonna name them the 3 caballeros now, just cause. I love
Hell
them.
yeah!
Your 3 caballeros and friend.
And Fred.
Like Gabriel is a Spanish name?
No.
Straight up Gabriel? Okay.
Last name Iglesias.
I was confused. I was like, it doesn't sound like it.
No, but trust me, if you want, I could. If you want, I could say literally just about the majority of the people named are Juan, because growing up, my neighbor was named that. 2 of my friends were named that. I'm pretty sure I went to class with at least 4 other ones named Juan. It's a very common name in Mexico. I wish I was kidding. You can't go anywhere
Yeah.
without meeting someone named Juan, and I'm just like, I hate it here.
Which won?
That's the problem.
That's why we have Jean-Luc, Jean-Marc, Jean-Pierre, Jean-Philippe.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's everywhere. But
You
yes, yeah. As you follow,
Latin bros.
as you follow the cat, you are taken to, well, the ringleader's tent, where he greets you. Oh god, every time it's me. It's quite literally me this time. Yay.
Welcome to DMing.
Yes, but it's quite literally me personified in my own game, which is funny.
That's what you get for putting yourself in the game.
I know, I can only blame myself.
Now suffer.
Cries. But anyway. Yes, he takes off his top hat and gives a bow. He says, "Ah, my dear friends, you're here. To what do I owe the pleasure?"
I don't know. I feel like I zoned out for a minute and I came back and we were here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
you
sounds
were
about
just
We need
looking at
a,
the sky, mumbling.
we
Want a piece of
need
candy?
a little bit of guidance, and also Pancho Villa's Skull is doing a show down the road.
Oh, goodness. Alright, well, what can I guide you with today?
Everything!
Okay, well, never invest in something that sounds terrible. Don't drink water in places that don't filter water. Always remember, when learning a new language, the 2 most important things you need to learn is water and toilet. It will save your life in case you are in a desert area, especially if the people that live there only speak 1 language. You should learn how to say water, because you will desperately need it.
Yeah, because food you can steal.
Yes.
I mean, what?
Alright, but jokes aside, can you be a bit more specific, dear Lumi?
Well, We have the feeling that maybe we're getting tracked. Maybe? And I mean, Gregory has this weird ring. I tried to destroy it, didn't work. Not sure if it's coming from that or not. Could be something else. I don't know.
Ring. Oh, the gold coin.
Oh, not the ring, the coin. Sorry. I was literally imagining a coin and I said ring.
Did you imagine like the one ring to rule them all?
I guess like I might have seen a.
Did we lose Anne?
I think we might have.
Uh-oh.
While we're waiting for her to get back,
Mhm.
can I suggest that two of our mariachi band should be named Tino and Rolando?
Why would you want to name them that?
Because those are the members of Pancho Villa's skull.
Oh my god.
They're brothers.
Oh goodness gracious.
It's a very good band, Fable.
I 100% believe you, Cody. I really do. Oh, Common, my sweet, sweet boy. The chancla is real, bud. May not be as used as it used to be, but it was a thing back in the past, and it's a meme for a reason.
And we're gonna bring it back. Just to punish you, Comet. No one else, just you.
So rude, Karst.
Oh,
So
there go.
rude.
Yep, there she goes.
Oh no, poor Anne. Oh,
There she goes. There she goes again.
restarting my PC. Alright, well, Anne's restarting her PC. Well, this is while we wait for Anne, is there any questions you guys would like to ask?
Yes. What is the meaning of life in the
Ah.
universe?
32.
It is 32. Sorry, 42.
I thought it was 42.
Or
Sorry, 42. Yes.
ringleader Fate or Salem.
Yes.
They're the Rawhides keep finding us,
Mhm.
and it seems suspicious. Is there some sort of tracking magic being done on us?
Yes, there is actually.
Well, it's tied to that coin that the one guy gave Gregory, I'm guessing.
It is possible unless you remember at any point in time where they stole an item from you.
Not from me personally.
Gregory, well, whoever has the coin, can I see it?
Oh yeah, sure. Here you go. You'll just gonna put on a glove, take it out, and hand it over.
Alright. The ringleader will take the coin and basically play with the coin in his fingers. After a bit, he says, "Interesting. Never thought I'd ever see this again." Well, here's the problem. When it comes to tracking magic, normally, to track a certain individual, if you know them, it's a certain percentage on how to find a creature or individual. If said individual has a coin, well, not a coin, an item, a lock of your hair, or a body part of yours, the spell makes it easier to track you. I suppose this is what made it easier for them to track you all.
Ah, son of a. No. This is my fault. My fault.
I mean, Gregory,
I-
you didn't know. You got to understand that Victor, I believe his name is a very crafty individual. Mm.
Welcome back, in. I mean, welcome back, in.
Also, give me a quick second.
Oh, wow.
He'll,
Hello.
the ringleader
Bruh.
will, basically, the ringleader will basically, kind of like make a, kind of whistle to one of the cats, whisper in the ear of the cat and tell them, and just be like, alright, there we go. In a couple of seconds, hopefully the tracking magic should be over and done with in 3, 2. You all hear what seems to be, okay, well, not explosion, but all of a sudden you hear a firework outside. There we go. The magic should be over and done with for now.
For now?
I can't always stop the tracking magic from being able to see you. However, there are certain magical artifacts in this world that should hopefully keep you safe and untrackable. For now, I just blinded the creature that was watching you. It was either that or blind them in the other eye, but I wasn't really sure if it was a poor wizard being used against their will. Because you never know with how these creatures are. They'll use whatever they can to their own advantage, even if it means trapping some poor individual and forcing them to be the catalyst for a spell.
I see. Well, that's good news, I guess. Yeah. I mean, would be bad news if they were using someone else, of course. But I mean, good in that we're not being tracked. And I will no longer accept strange coins from very evil vampire gnolls.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
I mean-
a good idea.
I mean, we can't kick those things butts that they sent after us. I mean, we really gave them a good walloping, but I mean, we can't have them keep trying to attack us when in populated areas. There's innocent people around, so.
Indeed.
I mean, imagine if they attacked us while we're in a very populated city center. Oh, that'd be very bad.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry. I usually I shouldn't voice worst case scenarios, but I just can't keep them locked up in my head. It kind of like if I voice them, then I get them out, then it's like it's said and done, and it's just not trapped in my head anymore.
Oh dear, poor Gregory.
Wow. So, ringleader. Do you know anything about destroying a business with or well, no, actually I guess we shouldn't, because there's innocent people working there too, probably. This guy looks at Julia. Do you know how to break Julia's contract?
I mean,
Or at
it
least
is...
kill their boss.
Well, Julia, your boss is a devil, right? Of some kind?
Yeah.
The problem with devils is, if you even kill them here on this plane, eventually they will return back to where they came from. Sometimes they'll take a year, sometimes they'll take a millennium before they reforge their body in hell, and they'll sadly return. But I presume you wish to completely destroy them so they'll never come back, right? If that is one of the options you're looking to do, that is. Because there are many ways when dealing with a devil, sometimes finding a loophole through the contract you made with them, which is never easy. Just straight up destroying them isn't also another option if you believe you're strong enough. However, to truly destroy the soul of a devil, you need a powerful item. One that's just by looking at you all, I know for sure you don't have it yet.
Is it friendship?
If it were so easy, dear boy, we would have a lot less devils on this plane.
Well, you said we had to kill them on their home turf. I mean, I'm pretty sure not everyone can travel to the devil's home turf. You know.
Yes, not many
It-
can, and it's not really recommended.
I don't know. I don't live that far from hell. Actually, you just go, across the lake, and there you are in hell.
Oh my god.
We are
What?
talking about Hell, Michigan, right?
No, we're not
What?
talking about hell mission.
What is the name of the nine hells is Michigan? Sounds like
It's a place. People kind of go there sometimes. Oh, a few people there, but
Sounds like make believe.
yeah, sometimes I don't think it's real either.
That's what I thought.
Oh my god.
Quit pulling our leg with your fairy tales.
I had a
You-
cousin who went there. He went on vacation over there. Says it's really nice though. Good fishing.
Oh, preposterous! It can't be real. I mean, Michigan. And what do they sell here? You know what? No. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna perpetuate this fairy
Not gonna
tale.
lie. As much as I'm trying to joke about it, I literally don't know what's in Michigan, so I can't make jokes about it. So
Cheese. There's lots of cheese in Michigan.
no, that's Wisconsin.
Oh, what's the difference?
There's a lot of difference. I'm gonna slap you.
Okay.
Sorry.
I just want to say that there's literally in New York something called Hell's Kitchen. I'm pretty sure there's some place somewhere called Hell for whatever reason.
There's
Like the naming
actually
says, I don't know why.
in downtown Minneapolis. There's a restaurant I've gone to a few times called Hell's Kitchen.
Oh my goodness.
It's in the basement. It's got all hell themed stuff. And because it's Minnesotan, they sell Juicy Lucy, which I've told you before, but they call it a Juicy Lucifer.
I mean, makes sense. Alright. Before we get even more off track. Yes, that is what the ring leader tells you. However, there is something you can try to do too. If you are crazy enough, there is probably a way to stop the devil in their tracks. You would have to try to imprison them in an object here, but then you would have to make sure that object never breaks, because chances are they will, without a body, they will return back to where they came from to try to recreate themselves. And trust me when I say you don't want a devil or a demon after you for the rest of your life. It's not worth
Wrap him
it.
in a diamond. Diamonds can't break.
Yeah, but what if that becomes a problem in the future?
Point.
Because
But that's a future us problem.
listen, I've said that to myself a few times, and it's bitten me in the butt. We should not worry about what's future person's problem. Let's just worry about resolving the problem.
You mean like finding a permanent solution?
Yeah, exactly.
Can we even do such a thing?
I mean, I don't see why not. We can try to find some kind of permanent solution. If we're trying to kill a demon, and devil, I'm sorry. I don't want to be like fiendist or whatever you want to call it. But it's like, what we can do is find a way to get to hell and kill this devil.
And Drake? Well, we got to drag him to hell too.
And who the hell? I'm sorry.
Well, Julia's boss. We got to drag him back to hell
Ah,
in order to, kill them. 'Cause they're currently on this plane of existence, right, Julia?
I don't know.
Oh. Wait, did you meet your boss here in our world.
You guys are making a lot of assumptions about whether or not I've met the CEO of this huge chain restaurant.
Wait, who'd you sign the contract with then?
The manager of the franchise.
Was he a devil?
He was a
Devil
tiefling.
organization.
Oh,
It's criminal.
it's exploitation.
It's capitalism. That's what's the problem.
Yeah, I have no earthly idea what Big Bubba looks like. I just know that the contract was on his behalf.
Oh, okay. So the tiefling was a middleman. It.
Yes.
One of those things where we finally find Big Bubba, but it turns out he's like really small, and then we all have a good chuckle, and then he kills us.
And we're gonna have to do some research then on this Big Bubba then to see well, to find out what where he resides.
What if they don't even exist and it's all like
What?
fake?
Oh, don't do that. Don't don't shatter Julia's hopes.
Actually, Julia, if that's the case, I may have a way to get your. May have a way to free you and a bunch of others. However, it will piss off a devil that may come at you at a later time once they figure out what happened.
We just have to get to level 17, and then I can get the wish spell. I can just wish us to the hell.
I wish to go to hell.
Woo!
And then the genie just looks at us like, finally.
Oh my god.
I don't know why he sounds like this. Sorry.
Oh my god. Julia,
Yeah.
how about this? I can hopefully try to help you get your soul back, as well as free a bunch of others. If what you're saying is true, that you made the deal with the manager instead of the demon and their proxy for the CEO, if you can get me the book he carries with him, because I saw that book when I threw him out of the cannon the other time. If you can get me that book, I believe I can help you and a bunch of others get your soul back. However, something tells me it's not going to be as easy as stealing a book from someone. Especially not especially someone who's as annoying as he is.
Right? I'm sure there will be complications, but in the end, I think I can handle beating Jet's ass.
I really do hope he's still just a demon, not tiefling. Sorry, I really do hope he's still just a tiefling and hasn't been transformed. And sometimes devils tend to use their lackeys and do things too, such as give them power when certain individuals should not.
You know, you're kind of giving me some concerns here.
Gregory, I'm just trying to be honest with you. I don't want to just be like, oh, hey, it's super easy. Just steal a book. Nothing in life is ever that easy.
Why must you dash my hopes and dreams?
I am just... Because I don't want it to be like this. I don't want to just tell you, oh, hey, simply just get me that book, and then all of a sudden you do fine, and then you get screwed over, and then you blame me when I had nothing to do with this.
Hey, there's only enough room for one pragmatist in this vicinity, and it's me!
I'm just trying to be honest with you, Gregory.
Gregory is not known to like to accept reality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah! I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Well, is there anything else you want to ask while you're here? Because I'm pretty sure you still have a bunch of questions.
Yeah, I have a question. Yeah?
Uh-huh.
How come you didn't warn me about the coin last time?
I was not aware you had it on your person.
You couldn't sense it?
Gregory, do you just... Listen, do you just want me to automatically, look... Just... Fine. Let me just do something real quick. Puts on a pair of
Come on.
glasses.
Help
Alright,
me, damn it!
I refuse if you put it that way, you weirdo.
Get me, Magic Man!
Oh my goodness. Just by looking at you with these glasses, I can tell you all have different magic items, it seems. Seems Turtle there has a flute from some kind of... hag.
What do you mean
Eh?
flute? I just bought this like an hour ago.
Sorry, not a flute, but the item I gave you that one time.
Oh, the loot! Oh, yeah,
I meant loot, not flute. Sorry, my bad.
Nah, it's no worries, my dude. I don't mean to be a butt.
No, it's fine, it's fine. See, Gregory, if I just did that, I'm pretty sure everyone would just be uncomfortable, just randomly having a stranger look at you and be like, oh, you shouldn't have that item, or oh, you should have this or that.
That's
gracious.
exactly what I want!
Oh my god.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Question: can you make me level 13? So that way I can be able to cast Realm Shift and send us to hell. Then.
Nope, Gregory, I am not going to just automatically make you level 13 so you can planar shift into hell. Chances are, if you planar shift into hell, you're not coming back.
Oh.
What is a level 13? Is it like a level down the ground towards hell?
Yes, exactly. Looks at fourth
Hmm.
wall, winks.
That sounds like a lot of stairs.
Oh my god. Oh my lord.
Okay, well, guys, we got some training to do. We need an epic montage. Hit it, Turtle.
Boys!
Yeah. That's what the band's here for.
Hell yeah! Now the mariachi band makes sense.
Oh my god.
And then all of a sudden they start playing like a mariachi version of "I Need a Hero."
Yes,
I wonder if that exists. I'm googling.
No, I refuse to tell them that comment.
Let me see what comments said here.
Oh my
Go
God.
find Virgil.
Okay, I'm gonna change it. It's not I Need a Hero, but there is a mariachi version of Eye of the Tiger.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Go. Let's fucking go.
Oh, is there anything else you would like to ask the Magic Man?
Magic Man,
Yes.
if ever one day we go to hell, willingly, of course,
Yes.
what am I gonna do about all the fire that I can do? I don't think that fire hurt them a lot.
I'm pretty sure that because they quite literally live in hellfire, they'll be immune to any of your attacks, so that probably won't be helpful for you, Lumi.
but
Just-
wait, what about Radiant? That's like holy fire.
Yes, they probably will be hurt by radiant, but still.
Is there like a rune of frost I can like learn somewhere?
Yes, there is.
Lumi, no! You can't mix a rune of fire with a rune of frost! You'll explode!
I have two paws. Like you're gonna have one on one paw, one on the other one.
But you can't mix those powers inside you.
I
I'll
like
kill
to
you!
beam attack, fire, ice, fire, ice.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Don't worry, I'll learn ice spells for you.
I just really, I really want to be useful to Julia.
Aww.
But it's okay now you told me that it exists. Maybe I'll try and look for it. Maybe.
If you want to find it, I can recommend one of the individuals here that can put you on the right path for it.
Maybe I'll be more divine. I don't know.
Well, Lumi, again, if your Mew wishes to learn the rune, I can literally just ask Narimi. She can put you on the right path. She's literally the user of the rune itself, so maybe she can teach you.
Alright, Mune, we're learning the rune of frost.
I think this is when you realize Mune hasn't been with you guys at all.
Where is Mune?
Yeah, where is he? They're missing the mariachi band.
Mune went to go check on Umbra.
Yeah, Mune's with Umbra right now. Don't worry, your dear friend Mune is visiting a friend of theirs.
Going without letting me know.
But yes, if you do want to learn the Ice Rune or Frost Rune or whatever, you can speak to Narimi. She is the fortune teller here, but instead of telling fortunes, she more so asks riddles and somehow has started her own very own escape room here. I don't know how to escalate it to escape room, but she has an escape room at the carnival. What started off as a fortune teller became an escape room, and I think that's really funny. But yes, the ringleader will say this. But yes, also, I did notice something interesting. It seems you and your friend there, you and your friend Mune seem to have found, well, Mune has 3 crystals and you have 1, yes? When you find the final green crystal, come find me. I think I might be able to do something with that for you all. Especially as well as the red one that you have, Lumi.
Oh. Okay. The green crystal.
Yes.
Maybe Gregory, look at my beautiful red crystal. Look at it very clearly and imagine it's green. Really well.
Okay.
Maybe you can like try and look for it through the stars or something. Sounds like something you'd be able to do.
Yeah, sure. Gregory will just kind of take a look at it. So is this exactly kind of like what it looks like? Just green?
Yes, just green.
Probably.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, I have a spell I can cast. As he kind of pulls out his cards and will expend 2 of his cards to cast divination, or not divination, his divination spell, locate object.
Okay.
So
Can you pull that up real quick? Since I need to see if
yes.
it's within a range or something.
Oh, whoops. It's
Seven?
within 1,000 feet.
Alright, within 1,000 feet, you got a ping of 3 of them. And they are possibly where Mune is right now. That is the only ones you can sense within 1,000 feet of you.
Okay, I sense 3 within 1,000 feet. I'm not sure if they're exactly the ones we want, but it could be them.
Huh. Well, that's crazy.
Wanna go check him
That
out?
was easy. Yeah, of course.
Okay. So, and keep the spell going for 10 minutes so we can get the locations down. I can also, if the objects are in motion, I'm able to tell where they're going.
Okay.
So, are any of them moving?
Yes, they are currently moving, a bit deeper into the carnival.
Oh, they're moving deeper into the carnival. Oh dear.
Yes.
Okay. I need someone to carry me around as an object locator. Hurry!
Like- Actually, this is the funny part. Gregory, as well as everyone else that wishes to follow him, the ringleader will
Yeah.
snap his finger, and a kind of like those of you that have seen this specific movie, but the Studio Ghibli movie where the cat bus thing, we have one of those now too.
My neighbor Totoro?
Yes, we have a cat bus. He can ride on the cat bus first.
Yay. Okie dokie. Let's go!
All right, before you
Now-
On
leave,
the cat bus.
before you fully leave, and in case you don't see the ringleader again, he'll stop both Julia and Turtle real quick and say this. Julia, I understand that you wish to get your soul free, and I want you to keep, and I would like you to bring me back that book so I can hopefully free the others that are under Bubba's control. However, be warned that I'm pretty sure that lackey of his may be not what he seems. I understand that you can probably kick his ass. I'm pretty sure anyone could kick his ass. I'm even sure that a small child could do it if they wanted to. Just be warned, nothing is ever as easy as it seems, alright? Jump in there at least with an air of caution. As for Turtle, he'll tell you this. Turtle, I believe your quote-unquote mother is on the move. Just be wary.
I came back just in the nick of time. I'll tell you that. I went to go.
I didn't know you were away.
I didn't want to interrupt you guys while you were talking, but I wanted
You're
to go check
fine.
up on Minx since I hadn't seen her for a while. But
Alright, that's completely fine.
she's taking a nap, so
Alright, that's fine, bud. But yeah, the ringleader will tell you this. He'll say, Turtle, just be warned, your mother is still on the move and doing stuff. There's been rumors of a pack of wolves going around attacking people. I don't think it's related to her at all, but with the fact that there is one specific, like he does air quotes, sister of yours that deals with wolves, you might want to be on the lookout when you're here.
I was gonna say if it has nothing to do with me, why are you telling me? But I guess it's got something to do with me then.
It may or may not. Just wanted to warn you is all. Alright. And with that,
I'll
so you
hit.
got...
I'll hit her with the loot.
Okay, you hit her with
Or-
you can hit her with the loot.
No, I'll hit them with the loot when they pop up,
You
Or-
definitely-
or defeat them with the mariachi band. Snaps fingers to have them play.
Alrighty.
Can I ask for one request, Fable?
Yes.
In honor of the 25th anniversary of August 1st, 1999, can they play a mariachi band version of the Digimon opening Butterfly?
Yes, they can.
There we go. There's your fan service, you Digi nerds.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Alrighty. Alright, so, real quick, like I did mention, you guys can go on to the, on the cat bus thing and make your way to Mune. Mune, while they're having their stone discussion, you see Umbra, who's kind of looking a bit sick, a bit sicker than she was before. What do you want to do, or what do you want to talk about?
Is she walking around, or what's she doing exactly?
She's trying to walk around, but when you saw her, she was very frail and sick, and it seems she's still kind of frail and sick right now. So she's just kind of like walking around for a little bit and then just sits down.
Alright, then I would walk up and be like, Umbra, seems you're doing better. At least you're not dying now, I guess.
She'll look at you and say, "Oh, Moonlight, I wish I could say I was doing fine, but really though, I think I'm dying," she says with a straight face.
What are you
think...
dying from this time?
So, turns out that the rot was the thing that was keeping me alive. Which is weird because it was literally slowly killing me, and I think because my body doesn't have the self-sustaining properties of it, it's been so weakened that now I can barely do much of what I used to be able to do. Don't worry, I still have hope I'll be fine. You can tell she's lying when she says that.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can find something else to keep you sustained. I mean, who knows? Maybe you're just going through withdrawals without the rot in your system now. Maybe once you hit this bump, maybe you'll start recovering. Who knows?
Hopefully, because to be honest, I got it when I was still really young, so it kind of merged with my body. That sounds weird. I'm not a scientist. I don't understand any of this really. You're probably right. It's probably just withdrawals.
Nah, I get you with the whole merging thing. I mean, hell, I was supposed to die back then too. Remember?
Did someone say science?
You're not here, get out.
Not there yet, Gregory.
Did someone say science? Why'd you suddenly say that all of a sudden?
Oh no. It just felt like someone was calling to me.
Oh my goodness.
Well, stop it. Just listen to the mariachi band.
Oh my god.
Okay.
But
They're playing in September by the Earth, Wind, and Fire Elementals.
Oh my god.
Actually, the same album I put in the chat actually does have a mariachi version of September.
I'll listen to that later. I'm actually curious about that.
I listened to a little bit of it. It actually kind of bops.
Oh my goodness. Alright. But yes, she'll look at you and say, What brings you here, Starlight? Starlight? I'm not Loom. I'm not Loop. Anyway, that's a completely different game entirely.
Get out of here.
Sorry, that's just it's from a game I was playing with Gage the other day. Anyway, I mean last week. Mune, what's wrong? What brings you here?
I met Rose.
Who's Rose?
If I'm not mistaken it, right? Rose was the one that Mune went insane on.
No. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but no, her name's not Rose.
I thought her name was Rose, wasn't it not?
No.
What was her name? I thought she introduced herself.
To be honest, I've changed her name so many times, I give up now.
Alright, fine. Mune will say, I met someone who I know caused the destruction of our home.
Oh, you met her.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. But she'll kind of say, I'm surprised you... And she'll stop herself.
Alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to be as blunt, because apparently I scared the children, and then this one lady tried to get angry at me, and then I insulted her, and it was a whole thing. I mean, to be honest, she had it coming.
Yeah. Well, I met her, put a huge hole through her stomach, but she let me. The thing is, she said some things that made me think, or I guess remember, my father.
Oh, you mean little son?
Yeah, he was a dick, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Hmm.
He really sucked as a leader, you know. I think I already told you this, but you pretty much just listened to your mom more than him. Well, everyone that had common sense listened to your mom more than him. The only ones that listened to him were, well, kind of idiots and people that were too scared to think for themselves.
Fair. Well, the thing is, apparently he sold us when we were children out for his own survival.
Oh, you know about that, huh?
Yep. Kind of just been in this weird mood, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but like part of me that doesn't feel like it's me has this growing hatred that just keeps growing and growing. And after finding out that little son, sacrificed us kids and the land itself, it it's like this nonstop burning in my chest.
Mm. Oh dear.
Yeah. So I think something happened to me before I got rescued, revived, that is a part of me now that has this hatred and wants revenge on everyone that hurt our land, our tribe, the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Little Sun is one of the main causes of it.
You're not wrong. The only problem is it just wasn't the kids he was selling out. Remember how I said that certain individuals would only listen to him?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I should tell you this, but before, I heard rumors about how there was a family that wanted to leave the realm. See, our species is free moving. We constantly need to move because we're travelers. We get stuck with wanderlust and we always want to move, right?
Yeah.
There's sometimes I've heard stories of families that would leave because, well, we all thought that they would leave because wanderlust or they wanted to move on and do their own thing. It was only after I became what I became that I learned the truth. It wasn't just the children he was selling out. The people that left, they were given to a hag, and when I found out what happened to them, you see, like, you look at her, and without realizing herself, she seems to be crying. Huh, that's new. She, like, kind of, like, places one of her hands on her cheeks as crying. I didn't know I could do this anymore. Oh. She kind of like gets in, like, a weird, like, not daze, but a weird, mood where she just, like, touches her face where she's crying and says, right, anyway, turns out your father was. I can't even call him your dad. Turns out that asshole was selling us out even before the attack happened. All because he. All because he was quote unquote protecting us. I don't think you remember this just how young we were, but my parents were also one of the people that were sold out. I just remembered that actually, because just I started to remember things too. I was gonna call you Starlight again. God damn it!
I am one
I
with the stars.
just remembered that Moonlight. I'm sorry that you were born to such a monster. Really,
I think that's kind of when like his chest where that red glow happened,
Mm-hmm.
like a small bit of it starts to glow a bit again. Me not like kind of noticing at all.
Yeah.
And then he just says, I'm going to kill him.
Okay. As soon as you say that, the rest of the party enters the tent. All of you catch the final lines of "I'm going to kill him." You are all now
We're
together again.
talking metaphors or
Hello, everyone. It's nice to see you all.
hey, how you doing?
No. Hey, where did you all go? Hey, you're following me. And then you guys are gone.
This-
We don't follow you, cause
Well, I
Can-
thought you said that I was getting in trouble, so I thought that's why you just follow me.
yeah, that's why we don't follow you, cause you always lead us into trouble.
Ah. Thought you were trying to keep me out of trouble. Alright. Fair enough.
But we talked to the ringleader. Turns out that coin was tracking things, and they kind of took care of it for a time being.
So
we
this
shouldn't
time
be.
it was your fault?
Yeah, it was.
Nice. I put down like I opened a small little pamphlet with like, whose fault is it? And one side it says me and one side says Gregory, and he puts a check mark.
Oh my god.
1 check mark for Gregory, 10 for Mune.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have kept the coin. I should have just got rid of it, but you know, the damn
It was
vampire
too shiny for you.
played my love of ancient things. Nonetheless.
So, who are we metaphorically killing?
Killing who now?
You said something about killing. You're gonna kill someone.
I did.
Allegedly.
Yes, I heard the whole thing. Have it here in my notes.
Alright. Alright, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, Mean looks at you confused.
Lumi looks upset.
Lumi will remember this.
Like, honestly, like, Mune is confused kind of deal. Like, doesn't know what you're talking about. That's the look he's giving you.
These ears have been tuned to hear just every single little drop of sand in the desert that feels wrong. I heard what I heard. But anyway.
Maybe I did say that, but I don't remember saying it, so I think I'm okay. Shifty eyes? Question mark?
Umbra just shrugs.
Lumi looks at Umbra. Does Lumi perceive that Umbra heard that too? Or
She did. But she just kind of like shrugged. She's like, I don't know what to add to this. You do all see that she does look like she was crying because her face is still kind of, her eyes are still crying right now, but she doesn't seem to be like affected by it in the weird sense of the word. But yeah, she just shrugs at this. She's like, I don't know what to add to this conversation. But yeah. What do you guys want to do now then? Now that Mune apparently said something and doesn't even remember what they said.
Gregory, how's that detection looking?
Oh yeah. Hold on. It only lasts for like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna have to move fast.
Alright,
What are you all detecting?
A gem, but that's green.
Do I have a green gem?
You have 3 shards of a gem, yes. That you
But are
have
they
tied to
green?
your ear. Yeah, they're green. They're emerald. Remember I told you that you were
Yeah.
given over time 3
Yeah,
pieces and
I can't
you
remember if
can...
they're green or not.
Yeah, they're emerald color, so technically they are green.
Okay, yeah. I'll be like, these. So take them off.
What the hell? You had those all along?
Yeah, you all knew I had this. You even saw me put them on my ears.
I just didn't catch that those were the jam, the actual like jam like this one, my red one. Apparently, if we join them together, something crazy is gonna happen or something. That's what
Will
they
it
were.
explode?
Did
Well,
you do
No,
that on
something
purpose?
great.
Did I do what on purpose?
The ruby and the emerald?
Maybe. There is a method to my madness. There's also... Who knows? Maybe there's also different gems out there. I don't know.
Maybe
Well,
isn't like explosion something great for you? I thought fire was your whole thing.
Yeah, but I think it's more like a boon of some sort, you know?
Boon of explosion, nice.
You were gonna
the
say
thing I'm
Cody?
thinking of.
Yeah?
The thing I'm thinking of is rubies and emeralds are technically the same gem.
Hmm.
They're both aluminum oxide. They're just different impurities give them a different color.
Makes sense.
Yeah, depending on how they formed.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I didn't really think of it like that. I just think there is a reason I'm giving you these things. I can't tell you just right now because I'll spoil the fun. But there is a method to my madness, and I assure you, there is a story reason for these specific pieces that you guys have right now.
Press exit out.
Well, I'll give the other 3 to Lumi. Be like, here.
How do we fix it though?
Push it together.
We will try to just push them together.
All right.
I mean, that could work. I saw a red echidna do that once.
All right, Libby. As you push them together, they just clink, and that's it. Nothing happens. Like-
Can anyone cast mending?
Uh, let me look
No.
at those spells I've never used.
Cantrip. So
No.
I muted myself again.
Oh no! What happened? What were you trying
You
to
did
say,
it.
bud?
I could cast prestidigitation. Is that close enough?
I
no.
don't think so.
Oh. Mune. Or not Mune. Sorry. Lumi. Firepaw them together.
What if I break it? We should just probably go back to the ringleader.
Oh yeah, that's probably a smart idea.
Before you leave, Umbra will actually see them and say, "Oh, you're just missing one more of those things."
Oh come on! How big is the set?
Well.
She said one more.
Well, one more of the green one. I think you need 4. I think you need 4 in total for it. The doctor I used to work with actually has one on this person. Maybe that's your missing piece?
The evil dude?
Yeah, the doctor that messed you up.
He didn't really do this to me, although he did. Then again, he did kind of take a heron gun and stole their legs because he thought it'd make them jump faster. Did the opposite, in fact, it made him just look smaller, which was kind of funny.
Is this the freaking guy with the dragon arm?
Yeah, it's the guy with the dragon arm.
Oh, son of a!
He looks at you, deadpan.
Don't you give me that on your look.
She can't help it. She doesn't have her emotions anymore.
Gregory just like hops up, like foot on abdomen, hands around collar, just. That is the bastard that's after us. That sent abomination, Kaka. cockatrices after us.
Oh.
Think about
Well, I
it.
mean,
Oh.
then I'll, without remorse, take that crystal from them.
I Gregory, what's your name?
Yes.
To be honest, I'm pretty sure all of the children are after you, not just him. I mean, if it wasn't
I'm
for the
just
fact
a
that
hoblin.
I know you're just a hoblin, but they don't care for such things.
What did I do to piss them off?
I mean, you do brag a lot about the future kind of deal, so maybe they want to kill you to stop from seeing the future to prevent their actions.
I mean,
Not my fault I'm gifted.
And you can also dangerously drug people, which,
Hey,
think about
hey,
it, it's kind of evil.
you volunteered, or at least accepted to sample my stuff.
Oh my God.
Gross.
If I can butt in real quick, you're a hoblin, right? Someone that was born from a halfling and a goblin, right?
Yes, I mean technically there's no official term for or recognition of hoblins. It's just something I try to am trying to get out there. Even though I look like a goblin, I am technically halfling. So yes, I'm a
Um,
hoblin.
okay. Well,
I mean, it
that
sounds a lot better than a gaffling.
right. Well, technically, that would make you a miracle in the sense that your parents were able to, or two different creatures were able to come together and have a child. In his mind, you're a hybrid that's worth dissecting to try to figure out what you got from what parent. He's a scientist. He doesn't really see everything as we do, or well, when she says we, she's not really sure if she should add herself to that sentence in that way, but he kind of sees everything else besides human as experimentation.
Well, that's just preposterous. I mean, there's half breeds all the time. We have half elves, half orcs, dragonborn,
Yes, and he's experimented on all of them.
tieflings,
Yes.
whatever immune is.
Paragon.
Aragon, yeah.
That's
So we've just got to get this guy to read some Carl Sagan so he develops some scientific ethics. Got it.
It's not really possible. The thing is, to my understanding, from what I remember hearing about him, he comes from a world where it was primarily dominated by humans. The other more mystical animal races had gone extinct because humanity sadly overdid it, took all their land and pushed them away, to the point where he thinks that humans are, lack of a better word, weak. That's why he's stealing body parts from other creatures. That's why he has a arm of a dragonborn, because he believes he can steal the strength from it.
this guy just sounds pathetic.
He really is, actually, but keep in mind his medical knowledge is very, very advanced and very scary. He's able to vivisect and basically attack vital parts of the body whenever he wants.
Oh, lovely.
I'm just trying to give you a chance if you ever do encounter him. I owe Mune that much after all.
Well, probably gonna have to go after him eventually.
I mean,
If he keeps sending stuff after us.
I'm pretty sure you are gonna have to go after him if, like you said, he is sending stuff at you. Of course, you're going to have to fight him soon.
So heckin' rude.
Mm-hmm. Just take what he says with a grain of salt, or don't really listen to him. He'll go on about how his humanity is a superior species, but lacks the ability to, do anything without being able to. Words. The humanity does not adapt to its environment. It makes the environment adapt to them, even if it means stealing parts from other races to make it possible for him to do so.
This guy sounds crazy.
He's from a world where humans took over. Of course he's crazy. And I, at one point, was turning people into dolls because I didn't want to be alone and I thought I was helping them. We're all crazy in some way, Gregory.
Not me. I'm totally sane.
You keep saying you see the future, so I think
Sure.
you
What
are
should I
crazy.
do?
She'll kind of condescendingly pat you on the head.
At the same time, can I be honest with you, Gregory? I kind of don't trust somebody who says that they're completely sane, because that sounds like somebody who's not completely sane what they would say to try to convince someone that they're sane.
Well, can you prove otherwise that I'm insane?
No, I mean, if you go around telling everyone you're insane, you're either sounding like you're insane or, you know, not really. So,
You have
you know,
few
at the best
screws
bet,
either way.
it's the best bet. It's just then just kind of, just let life go on.
The fact that you keep insisting on it should concern you.
Exactly.
Like the fact that it keeps being brought up.
Well, people kept calling me crazy for thinking that the stars could hold any power, and look what I did. They have power. What? Nothing?
I mean, a fart can have power. At the end of the day, who cares?
I do have one question for you, Gregory.
Uh-huh.
Why did you leave your village in the first place? Did you leave or were you kicked out?
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you how that. They kicked me out because they kept talking crazy, talk about how lemons and lemon juice are the same thing.
Stop! Don't go there.
Lemon juice comes from lemons, Gregory.
See, that's what they said. That's totally crazy. If you put two side by side, and then you got the juice, which is just juice. So liquidy.
Next
I'm
town
gonna
we
just
go
squeeze a
to,
lemon in his eye. Stop.
next town we go to, I'm gonna blow your freaking mind.
I'm just gonna blow his mind.
Oh my goodness gracious almighty.
I'm sorry.
With a rune.
I couldn't help myself.
I literally was expecting that. Like it was like, should I make the joke or should Karsten make the joke? One of us is going to. Let's see who does it first.
I love you, man.
Thank you. I platonically appreciate you as well.
Same, platonically.
Platonically.
All
No
right,
homo.
just to make this weird, right, Troy? I love you in the gayest way possible. You're welcome. Yeah, we can move
Well,
on
you
now.
know, I appreciate that too.
All right, bad jokes aside, though, because I remember when you said "I love you, Fable," but in the most platonic way possible, and I'm like, I know you don't have to say it like that.
I'm fine with you saying it as long as you respect Minx. That's all I care.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Dude, we love Min. She's great.
We love Minx, yeah.
I think we are all mature adults who can understand that if we say we love each other, it is meant in a platonic fashion.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I just say it because it sounds funny to me. That's it.
I know it does. I know it sounds funny to you, bud. But
Minx, I know you can't hear us, but we love you too, buddy.
I'll let her know that.
Aw.
She's probably just taking a bit of a nap right now. But yes, let's see. Yeah, after you guys have your discussion with Umbra, you guys, I mean, if you guys want to go talk to the ringleader again and ask him about the crystals, you can. It's up to you guys.
Now
I
that we know we don't have all the pieces.
Well, we know where the other piece is, so
Yeah.
if anything, we could just ask if he knows where the doctor is. Cut out the
Also,
middleman
yeah.
there.
Alright, and then Julia doesn't have to go home, and you all can avoid that conversation.
Oh no, we're taking Julia home.
Well, now that we know, we have to visit.
Okay,
Yes.
fine. I tried, Julia. I really did.
And we're gonna go beat up a tiefling then.
Alrighty.
We
so
tricked Julia into the contract.
Oh my god. What is the plan then? What do you guys want to do now?
He He like a nervous dog.
Pee like a nervous. Okay. Want to go to the bathroom?
Oh.
Gotcha.
Poor doggy.
Alrighty. Yeah. You guys, actually, I'm not sure what you guys want to do now.
So the business that Julia worked at was at Ghost Chili.
Yes.
We should probably go there.
Probably.
It is a good lead. I will bite you all.
Okay, first off, we're gonna have to get Julia really drunk,
Okay, so
and
you guys.
then, whether passed out, take him up to Ghost Chili.
So you guys want to leave the carnival and head your way towards Ghost Chili, right?
Well, I guess we could ask the ringleader though about how we go about fixing this gem, like once we got all the pieces.
Okay, we can do that then.
Cause ask him like will they mend themselves if once they're all pieces are combined, or will we have to find someone who can cast mending, or go to a jewel crafter who could maybe craft something, or I don't know.
Alright. So you guys make your way back to the ringleader. He'll say hello there. All General Kenobi style. And
Hello there.
And he asks the question, he says this. Seems they're starting to figure... I was actually waiting for you to tell me. I was actually waiting for you all to start figuring that one out. Here's the thing, once you get the final crystal, once you get the final piece, sadly, it won't mend itself quite easily. You will need to find a specialist to fix it for you. Lucky enough, I know just the guy. Unlucky enough, he is currently petrified.
Wait, petrified?
Yes, petrified.
Are you kidding me?
I wish I was. I really do.
How are we supposed to fix the petrification?
Do you have a potion for that?
Well, no, it's more of a preventative before it reaches that bad.
Oh.
There's gotta be a way to unpetrify someone.
Oh, you would think so, but I don't know.
TM, can I roll to see if there's a way that I would know?
Yes, you can roll to see if there's a way to unpetrify someone.
What would that be?
Probably Arcana?
Or medicine.
Alright.
Or Medicine, whichever one you have a higher point in, or you feel more comfortable rolling.
Got a 6.
Yeah, you're not sure how to unpetrify somebody.
Ah.
I'll take an attempt at it.
We just gotta somehow invent reverse Viagra, and that'll do the trick.
No.
Let's see.
Oh,
I have a +5 in both medicine and arcana, so I'll do an arcana since we're kind of a magic group here, so maybe we have a magic way. I'm gonna give myself some guidance here. Think, brain. Come on, brain blast. Fuck.
that natural one, son.
Good job.
Brain fart, more like it.
Even
Oh,
though sadly you
no.
got a natural one, you still got higher than Turtle, but yet, no, you don't know how to unpetrify somebody. Does anyone else want to give it a shot? It's worth a shot.
What are we rolling
I
for?
mean, maybe I can. But can I? Which one is?
What do we roll
Medically
for? Or...
think about it.
If you want to roll medicine, you can. We're basically rolling to see if anyone knows how to unpetrify somebody.
Guidance.
All right,
Could
that
I
guidance.
roll?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think survival would. Alright, there's no way I could explain with survival. Maybe nature. Like, maybe I can think of the way naturally to unpetrify.
It's possible. I
Something.
mean, you want to try to roll for it, not turtle, sorry, immune. All right, 15, 16. All right. Lumi, for you with your medicine, you would know that there's two ways of unpetrifying someone. One is through one is through magic, specifically probably a greater restoration spell. The other is by making a potion, by making a type of potion, but you're not really sure the ingredients that you would need to unpetrify such creature. Mune, kind of the same thing with you for the potion. However, it's a bit more complicated because for nature, you would need to know exactly what creature petrified them is the problem. Because if it's like with the cockatrice incident, you can use the blood and their saliva to unpetrify a creature that was turned to stone by them. However, if it was say like a Gorgon or something else entirely, you would have to know exactly what turned them to stone so you could use their blood to turn them back to normal.
And
At the moment, it's kind of like looking for a needle in a haystack.
okay.
I kind of realized that if
Mhm.
we ended up creating reverse Viagra, it would completely decimate entire dynasties.
Oh my god.
I
You're
don't
still
know.
on that turtle.
I think it's because I've been reading Assassin's Apprentice, and like the idea of family lineages is still in my head. It's a really good book, but it's I've been thinking about it. It's like, oh, forget it. Shut up. I'll shut up.
You're fine, bud. You're fine. Oh lordy. Alright. So yeah, you guys kind of know how to do it now. It's either using a stronger restoration spell or trying to do the needle in the haystack and try to figure out what petrified them in the first place, but there's a couple things that can do that, so it's not really. It'll be a bit more harder trying to figure that one out.
Is there like a medical way to figure that out, or not really?
Not
I
really,
yeah,
sadly.
Louis found out kind of potions, but she doesn't know the ingredients.
Yeah, I'm just curious if, like, medicine wise, at a higher roll, if we could figure out, like, by studying the stone, what kind of stone it is, like, determines what creature.
I didn't know you guys were stonemasons all of a sudden.
Yes, I've watched Doctor Stone before.
Oh my god. Such a good anime. Alrighty. Well, you guys at least have some
When
way to do it.
people are petrified, can you talk with them in their mind?
You
Are they
asked that
like
out loud.
aware? Yeah.
Lumi, I believe that petrification is more. I don't know if they're aware of their situation. I think it's more like they're asleep in a way.
Could
If
you
it-
visit in dreams?
I
Not that
mean,
I can do that.
it might be possible. I've never really heard of someone trying to visit someone's dreams when they're petrified.
Hmm. Can you talk to them as if they were dead? I'm kidding.
They're still alive, sweet summer child. They're alive.
Surely, Gregory, you can kind of like divine into the moment they got petrified. That sounds like something you could do.
I mean, possibly. Um. Let me see.
Lumi really doesn't know. She's kind of just bullshitting that maybe you can do that somehow.
I can tell.
Um.
Can find a very strong cleric. I'm sure they can. Well, the two options. You can either find a very strong cleric or wait till Lumi is strong enough to be able to do that specific magic.
Yep, Lumi and only Lumi.
Actually, if I could get stronger, I think I could probably do it too.
No, only Lumi.
I mean, I only trust me, so.
Okay.
I mean,
So,
I'm sure I get it later on, but I don't trust myself.
Though though to do that spell, we will need some diamond dust worth at least 100 gold pieces.
Easy.
Easy. It's a diamond and 100 gold worth.
I mean, I'm broke, but not really, but I am. But maybe not?
If you are in need of any money, there are some quests you can do. I have one in mind for you if you're interested.
No. We got enough quests as it is.
You have
Kind.
no
It's only
plans.
100 money for gold, or for a diamond.
You literally don't.
You literally don't.
Yeah, we're already in a quest to go back to Julia's home and face the evil manager.
Gregory, are you worried I'm going to send you on some kind of death quest? Is that it?
Maybe.
I assure you it's nothing of the sort. Oh my goodness. Well, talk amongst yourselves. If you do wish to do it, I'd be more than happy to tell you. If not, that's fine too.
I'm not quite sure what's the best course of action here. Maybe we just focus on Julia, and I mean they're petrified. They're not gonna run anywhere, so
True. I mean, they're not really going anywhere.
unless
Unless what?
Lumi imagines herself smashing the statue for no reason at all.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, so what's the plan then?
well, Julia, you wanna see any family, anything of the sort?
No, but I kind of feel like I have to.
Uh-huh.
We're going to do something really incredibly, and also the best lead we have for doing that thing and succeeding is probably in Ghost Chili.
Well, then let's go there. I'm sure it'll be great.
Just one thing.
Uh-huh.
I want to talk to my grandpa Ed alone.
Yeah, of course.
When I go to visit him, can you please just let me have some privacy?
Yeah, we'll chill somewhere else. Right, everyone?
Yeah.
No mariachi band.
And I assume the mariachi band's just playing a sad song.
Yes, the mariachi man is
Mariachi version of My Heart Will Go On.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. I guess you're gonna have to sit this one out. We'll be back for you, though. Hopefully, I won't forget about you like I did this living skeleton in the bag. I kind of forgot to cast it. I kind of forgot to cast that undead spell on him, and I think it's trying to kill me at this point.
Yes, it is, in fact, trying to kill you at that point, because that's what happens when you get an undead.
That's what good thing. Good thing is just ahead now. I left the head though. I need someone to talk to in the late at night.
Oh my lord. Okay.
I'm assuming it's voiced by Nathan Fillion for reasons I won't spoil for people.
Yes, it is. It is voiced by Nathan Fillion for some reason. Okay. So, you guys denying the request of your new best friend ever cries. Totally. Make your way to Ghost Chili then. Yep.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure I got that right. It's okay. Alrighty. As you guys make your way to Ghost Chili, you're viciously attacked by the skeleton inside Turtle's backpack. For no
Time to
reason.
get out.
Because the DM is spiteful and totally thought of an amazing, silly idea no one wants to do. So, Angie.
Big Yankees.
Very big Angies, yes. Alright, but no, jokes aside, although I do have an idea I really do want to share because I think it's really silly. But for now, a bit more on the serious tone. You're about 5 miles away, so it'll take you about a couple hours to get there. You guys make your way to Ghost Chili. A beautiful village surrounded by kind-hearted people. Lots of goblins. A lot of goblin folk. Everything is calm. Everything is lovely. However, something you do notice, there does seem to be a lot more memorabilia about Big Bubba's. They are selling mugs, t-shirts, lots and lots of merchandise that's somewhat praising him. Julia, it wasn't like this last time you were here. This might sicken you. But as soon as you enter the town, Julia, you make your way away from the party, like you said you wanted to do. The rest of you,
Alright.
Cody?
Oh, I was just saying alright.
Unless you wanted to
Continue
say,
with your narration, Mr. Deacon.
unless you wanted to say something before that. Yeah. The rest of you can see a beautiful town filled with goblins, everything. However, for some reason, there is, like I said, a bunch of memorabilia, signs, things talking about Big Bubba's and how amazing it is. Something about this feels off. The way Julia was talking about it, the way Julia was talking about them is, well, Big Bubba's a devil. and a pain in the ass one that owns a chain restaurant. Why would a village slash city be praising them so much? Something here is amiss. What it is, you're not sure. But for sure, you know something's not right. And we'll kind of head over to Julia.
All right. Julia is walking up uh, near the edge of town. And on top of the hill, there is a very a big, not not truly old, but pretty big oak tree. And he stops at the foot of the oak tree and at the foot of the oak tree there is a stone. And Julia sits down on the ground in front of the stone and says, "Hi, Grandpa." I'm in I'm in kind of a mess. But I've got really good friends helping me sort it out, and I've got my own restaurant now. I know you always worried about me. I just want to let you know I'm okay. I'm still not where I'm figuring things out. And Julia
Little
out
robot
of
from me, bud.
sets one. Oh,
Well, you're fine now, but it kind of comes and goes.
uh, Julia takes two cigarettes out of their pack, uh, sets one on the stone, and lights the other one and just sits there for a while until they finish their cigarette.
Silence.
I think once they've done that, Julia says, I love you to their grandpa and moves off to catch up with the others.
Right. After a bit of time, Julia finally gets with the group. What do you all want to do?
That was pretty short. Your grandpa doing fine?
He worries about me.
Mm, that's what family do. And it's fine. Sometimes I feel like maybe it keeps us from doing overly stupid things when we know that there's someone who worries, you know.
Yeah.
Well, what's the next move, Cap? Or Chef? Maybe it would be more proper.
Well, we have two options. We can go to the Big Bubba's franchise and see what Chet's up to, or we can visit the rest of my family. I think given all this crap everywhere, there's probably going to be a fight. Maybe
Oh,
if I'm
I
going to talk to
expect.
them, I'd better get it out of the way now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably better.
Alrighty, you guys are sure you want to do this fight? Do it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Should we try diplomacy first, and then just jump him, or jump him and ask for forgiveness later?
I don't know. I'm following Julia's lead.
Okay. All right.
When I said if I'm going to talk to them, I'd better get it out of the way now, I meant my family. You know, in case I don't survive the fight.
Okay, yeah, okay. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. I am sorry.
Does it?
Or,
Okay.
This is why I wasn't jumping
I
to
mean, or in
conclusions
case
here.
the town doesn't survive the fight, because they're going to have some questions once I blow the place up.
You know what? I'm sure it'd be a great opportunity for a different, entrepreneur, maybe someone who had dreams of opening up a business like a restaurant to follow their dreams. Now that the biggest
No,
competitor's out of the way.
I'm totally with you. We are going to destroy the place. I'm just saying, better to no, that saying goes the entire other way around. Better to see my family now, and then skip town once there are awkward questions.
Okay.
Should we act
Besides,
in
I
any
think
particular way with your family?
uh don't mention how often we're getting into life-threatening situations
Makes sense.
Okay.
to my mother. Uh,
Should we bring the mariachi band?
it might confuse them, but I don't think it would hurt.
You hear that, guys? You're coming!
They start playing happily.
Yeah!
Say we're
Uh,
professional cooks and we do contests and we totally only buy the food in markets. Definitely don't go hunt giant monsters.
Nope.
yeah,
Nope.
I mean, you can probably be more frank with my grandmothers. They're all uh pretty understanding. It's just my mom who maybe doesn't need to know about all that.
Okay, okay. I'm sure we can manage. No one's gonna fuck up.
Okay, so you're gonna go talk to
Julia,
your.
Julia has a brief vision of the future, and their future involves chancla.
Lumi will invoke the Amaritine in case someone fucks up a roll.
Okay.
I shall cast Beacon of Hope so that way we can heal them back quickly. That way, and that way they also have advantage on wisdom saves and death saving throws as
All
well.
right. If a fight does break out, it'll probably have to be next week, if anything. Just knowing combat,
Yeah.
you guys won't be able to beat it in like 30 or so minutes.
Nah, extra long session. Let's go.
Oh my god, I could cry on bed.
I gotta work.
Oh, just
Some of us, it's like 10 p.m. right now.
tell them you're sick.
I
Alright.
actually really can't. Believe me, I thought about it today and I was like, yeah, you can't really be sick when you're replacing someone who's on holiday for like a role that only you can do other than them.
Understand this
I
completely now.
unfortunately already called in sick earlier this week, so I cannot do that again.
I'm not gonna. Words. Those are fine. Alright. So, Julia, you make your way home. Yeah, what is it that you do, I suppose? I'm not really sure what to say as your mother, because Julia is technically a self-insert of you, and I've never actually met your mom, so I don't want to, I don't know what I can do for this.
Do you want me to, like, read off a list of Julia's his family so that you can kind of prepare
Yes,
some
please. Yes, that would be really nice, actually.
Ay, Dios mío, where have you been, Nino? Not even writing, giving us a letter. Oh, whoosh.
Can I just stop you for 1 second? Like, you're
Why?
sounding like you're trying to. Sorry.
I can't do a Spanish accent. I can't. I can't.
I'm just gonna say, you started off. You
I
started off like you were trying, then all of a sudden you're all, hey, tay tay.
I can't. I just. It's my curse. I cannot do a Spanish accent, no matter how hard I try. I can't do it. It's my curse.
Aye, the ferry circles outside. We have the taco truck.
Yeah. No, I am too pasty white to pull off a Spanish accent.
I mean, Fable decided that this island was fantasy Mexico, but my family is Scots-Irish, so
Like,
Come to me, son.
I mean, there's. I don't know the demographics of Mexico, but there's probably some people there who aren't of Hispanic descent.
yeah, there is.
Probably. Oh yeah.
yeah,
It's just
you've probably got at least some people from the St. Patty's Battalion who settled down in Mexico after the Mexican-American War. Y'all know about that?
Yeah. That's why we got Texas. I also know why Oklahoma got that little panhandle.
Yeah, but do you know about the St. Patrick's Battalion?
Yeah, I've heard of it actually. I don't know much about it. I just know about it.
Yeah. Fable, is this a thing you're familiar with?
Not so much, no.
There was a battalion of Irish American immigrants during the Mexican American War who defected to the Mexican side out of protest of how Irish immigrants were treated at the time. I don't know how they're regarded in Mexico, but they're still fondly remembered by people of Irish descent.
I'm not really quite sure how they're regarded either, but knowing if they were good people, I assume that they were regarded with respect. The thing about Mexican culture is it's like really about honor and tradition and like family and stuff. So as long as the people were also like good people, I'm pretty sure they're still regarded with like that, like still with respect and stuff. Unless they were bad people, then of course they're not going to be as respected. Like I said right a few seconds ago, Mexican culture really is about family and honor and traditions and stuff like that.
so it's all about Fast and Furious.
Yeah, but the
No.
Fast and the Furious is stupid and really badly written, and the MC can't lose because he's very conceited.
Thank you. I fucking have been forced to. Until recently, every time a new movie came out, my now ex-friend group always wanted to go to those movies, and god damn it did I hate them.
Man, tell us how
Aren't,
you really feel.
Aren't Irish Catholics too, and a lot of Latinos too? Because I know we had a lot of Irish in Quebec because of that. We were the only Catholic group in Canada, so they felt more at home with us.
All I'm gonna say, I actually was raised in an Irish Catholic family, and the only thing I'm gonna really say about it is, we basically say fuck you to every single person that treats us like shit. There are literally Irish songs about. There are literally like Irish pub songs that usually involve like killing another nation that I won't say because I don't want to get fables.
I mean, you kind of said it, so.
I did. I stopped myself. I mean, does
No
anyone really
one's
like the
going to
British?
come at Fable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Listen.
We
The
know
British
those who were celebrating when
have-
the Queen died.
The British have the best entertainment media in the world and nothing else going for them, and they know it as well as everyone else.
They also have a museum of their many conquests. I heard this joke before, but they basically took over a bunch of spices from all around the world, but refused to use any of them. That's right, I said it. Bland eating sons of butts. Get some spices on your food, for Christ's sakes. I get texture's important, but also flavor, guys, please.
Yeah, tell us how you really feel.
This is coming from a person that actually likes eating food.
Fries and poor French Canadian with no spices and no way to make good agriculture.
I'm so sorry, Ed. I'm
All
so
I'm
sorry for your agriculture.
Funny enough, there's actually a bit of lore in my family where my great grandfather caught shit from the rest of our family for marrying a British woman.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Doggo Man. Are you here to talk about the British too? No. Okay. But yes, before I get any more, I think yes, Cody.
Just gonna get back.
Mm-hmm. Doggo Man.
So here are the people who live in Julia's house.
Yes.
Grima, Julia's dad. He is a builder and carpenter. We've got Cree, Julia's mom, who is the village healer.
Mm-hmm.
They are Julia's older siblings. They are twins. Shem is a builder who works with Grima. And Sheila trains guard animals professionally.
Okay. Gotcha.
There is Talia, the middle sibling. Julia is the youngest, so Talia is between Julia and the twins.
Alright.
And then we have Kree's parents.
Which I'm assuming is Julia the Greater.
Kree's parents are actually a lesbian couple.
Okay.
Yep.
Aww.
Why are you looking at me like that, huh? What you want, mister? Alright, you got it. Alrighty. Well, as soon as you enter Julia's home, the house of the Julias. I know what you said, Julia, that everyone has a name, but in my head is now the Julia's house, because for some reason my brain just automatically thinks of whales because of this one YouTube channel I watched a long time ago. But anyway, okay, so you enter Julia's home, their family home. A beautiful place filled with lively individuals having a good time. Some older folks, since you said that Julia's mom is the village healer, yes? Well, essentially a healer. There are some older folks here trying to get some medicine, trying to get some ointments for their aching bones, things like that. Essentially how one does. Actually, a bit of a small lore fact about me, I suppose. When I was a kid, I mentioned this earlier, when I used to go to Mexico, we used to go visit this nice lady who was a friend of the family's, who essentially would use like herbal remedies and stuff for aches and pains and stuff like that. She was a really nice lady. She was essentially a medicine woman. But yeah, You see a bunch of nice older folk here trying to do some stuff, and the dog found his toys, so we start hearing things. You know why? But yes, you are greeted, Julia, by one of the older folks that knows you. They say, "Oh, hello there, young one. You've returned. Your mom will be happy to see you're back."
Thank you. Uh, I'm not sure how long I'll be staying, but I wanted to stop in and see the family while I was in town.
Alrighty. Alright. So yes, you all enter the house of Julia. And like I said, there's some older people getting ointments, things like that. Who's the first person you want to go see, Julia? Because some of your siblings are out and about, kind of doing their things. The only ones that are actually home would probably be your mom and your grandma's.
Uh, I think first Julia will go introduce everyone to their mother.
Hello.
Good day.
Did I disconnect there for a second?
No, I had to walk away real quick. That was my bad.
How could you? It's
Good
such a
God.
pivotal moment.
I know, such a pivotal moment of trying to talk to the mom.
The matriarch of the family. Gotta pay our respects to the familia.
Technically, that would be the grandma, depending.
Otherwise we are dead.
Oh my god. Alright, Julia, as you enter a room, kind of like where your mom's workshop is at, you basically smell the aroma of different plants, different ingredients, different ointments being worked on. As you all enter and say hello, in before you stands a really lovely goblin woman, standing at probably the same height as the other goblin folk in your party. She looks at you. She looks at you all and says, "Hi, hello." And before anything else, she sees Julia. As soon as she sees Julia, she just runs in and just gives you one of the biggest hugs ever, Julia.
Hi, Mom.
I mean, oh, hello, dear. Why? You didn't even call or send a message you were coming beforehand. I would have prepared something for your visit. How, hello, we have guests, and I feel very
Hey.
lost. Oh, no, listen. You okay? I haven't seen you for a while, and I haven't gotten a letter from you in like a month or so. What have you been doing? And all of a sudden you show up with friends, and oh my goodness, now I gotta prepare something. And your mom's kind of not really panicking, but trying to figure out what to do next.
It's okay, Mom. I it wasn't really a planned visit, but we happened to be nearby and figured we should come in. Uh, Things have been going really well, and I just wanted to come by and share the news with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I can help you cook, you know.
Well, I mean, I can't just have you. Well, I mean, I just can't have you cook, but we do have to. She just kind of like sighs. Fine, fine, you can help me. Everyone, just make yourselves at home. Tell me everything while I prepare something. While me and Julia here prepare something to eat, and once that's ready, we can talk about whatever. Okay? And your mom will kind of like grab your hand and hurry you along to the kitchen and say, I'm sure everyone just wait in the living room for now, okay? I'll have something at least for you to snack on for a little bit." And she'll kind of
Very
like,
appreciated. You're so very kind. We see where Julia gets his kindness.
yeah. So she's kind of like not full on panicking, but at least trying to bring out the snacks for guests that she was not prepared to have. Especially since I think this is one of the first times Julia has ever brought home friends. Especially very tall friends. Looking at you, Mune. You giant of a bunny person, you.
Do I have to like crouch down at all for this, or?
Kinda, yes. You're too tall for this building right now.
Time to reduce you. Wow. That would last for a minute.
But yes, after about like a
I'll
minute
turn
or
into
two.
like an animal or something to shrink like a duck or something.
Okay.
Not the duck.
After about like a minute of kind of like frantically looking for stuff, Julia's mom will bring you out some snacks, some like potato chips and stuff for you all to snack on while you all wait for dinner. Your mom will insist that you stay with them for a little bit, Julia, before I assume that you would just kind of like want to help them cook nonetheless. Yeah, for now, since it's still not time for dinner, we'll have to be prepared in an hour. You guys can talk about random stuff and everything that your mom will insist on hearing all about your adventures, but knowing the fact that you don't want to tell your mom about the fact that you guys are being hunted by undead gnolls, that will probably have to be kept out of the conversation.
Louis is just gonna say all the fun cultural stuff of the place they visited and the food contest.
Alrighty. But yeah, yes. Your mom will kind of like sit down, serve you all some tea, some like cookies to eat with it, things like that. You all have a really lovely conversation about certain subjects. Julia's mom will be kind of concerned on how to try to help Yoon be more comfortable, seeing as how tall they are. But then when they
Hey,
turn
duck.
into a duck or
Dog.
a dog, yeah.
Dog, not duck.
I
Duck.
can't believe you're a
Quack.
duck, you monster.
Actually, yeah, it's a duck kind of deal. I'll be one of those ones that when they put water for me, I'll just shove my bill in and just go nom 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 nom.
At one point, the mariachi band starts. I'm like, "Hey guys, let's hold off on it for a little bit longer, okay?"
Why did you
Take
bring them
5.
here?
They follow. They followed me in, and besides, it seems rude to just leave. You don't just leave your mariachi band out in the car without the air conditioning.
It's pretty rude to have or guests of this many come unannounced.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna leave them out in the car.
You should leave them out there in the car. You can have the
What if-
AC on and their
what-
favorite snack.
What if the cops come by?
We'll leave a note saying that the AC's on with their favorite snack. They're fine.
Oh my
I mean, I guess we don't have to worry about their favorite music. They gotta play their own music, right, guys?
Exactly.
god.
One's
Guys,
actually
you-
like funk.
Guys, are you okay at being outside for a little bit, or do you guys want to stay in here? Stay in here. I'll let you guys. Actually, ma'am, can I ask you a question? Are you okay with the mariachi band?
I mean, yes, they're fine to be in here.
See?
But yeah.
Also, when did you guys get a mariachi band? Where was I during this?
I don't know. We've had the mariachi band for a while. Like, at least, like, how long has it been?
It's been a couple hours.
Yeah, about 2 hours. That's like
Wow.
forever
That's
ago.
fine.
In
Carnival.
Change
Gross.
Town, it's been a lot longer.
Yeah, it's been a lot longer than 2 hours. It's been at
Did you
least
guys win them at
5.
the carnival or something like that?
Yep.
You could
kinda
say that.
around there.
You won people at a carnival?
I would say we won people. I'd say we won a contract. That's the
You
one.
won
how I-
slaves? That's
We,
even worse.
we did not. win.
You just called them not that they're not people. Does that mean that they're not slaves?
No,
Oh
well,
my
we
God.
didn't purchase them. They came of their own free will, and because they feel like they had a good financial business opportunity.
We hired them, you goopy snooper. That is the word you are looking for.
That's
Oh, hired them.
I
Okay.
literally couldn't think of the word of hire.
Yeah, you're just making it sound worse and worse.
Oh my
Jeez.
God.
I'm sorry. Legit, real life me forgot the word hire.
It's okay. It
Yeah,
happens.
we're not in game though.
Yes, your mom just has like just kind of laughs at this and whispers to you, Julia. Says, "You have such very excitable friends. I'm happy you met them. They seem like such nice people." As Mew and Turtle have a weird conversation in front of her. Oh my God. Oh my sweet Jesus. Oh, you are all lovely folks. But yes, after this conversation, Julia probably regretting having you guys here right now because you're fighting over a mariachi band. That's just how you do.
You never know when you're gonna need a mariachi band for any.
I know. But yeah, after a little bit, Julia's mom will start preparing dinner, and Julia, you can join in as well if you want. You all have a really nice conversation, probably a very embarrassing conversation because the fact that Mew and Turtle decided to have that conversation about the mariachi.
I assure you, ma'am, some of us are very responsible.
Not me though. Not me.
At least you're
At least
honest,
you
I
admit it.
guess.
I mean, do you think a demon lord really takes responsibility? That's crazy talk.
I kind of wanted to tell you not to talk about that.
Talk about what?
We're very normal people.
We're very normal people.
Sounds sus to me.
It does actually sound a bit
That does sound a little sus.
No normal person would say they were normal.
Oh my lord. So yes, Julia, first impressions are going great. Your mom thinks they're lovely folks. If not a little bit more on the colorful side.
Excellent. Julia is brewing coffee
Mm-hmm.
and rolling pasta dough for stuffed shells and slowly dying.
Oh no, not ooh. Why are you slowly dying?
Julia is very nervous.
I can tell, bud.
I'm gonna help Julia out here.
Okay.
It's illegal.
Just kind of give them a moment to breathe, before everything catches up to them. I'm gonna. Oh wait, no. Do I have that spell? Shit, do I even have that spell?
Oh my goodness. While you're figuring that out, I need to think some
You
Gamer
do think
Boy
I have
James!
that?
Gamer Boy James, thank you so much for the raid, bud. Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome,
My name is
Raiders.
Salem. We're playing. I am the owner and ringleader of the Fable Kitty Carnival. These are my lovely players. We're playing some D&D. Currently, we are at the Warlock's house, and their friends are embarrassing the crap out of them. It is incredibly funny. For me. And probably the friends, but yeah.
Oh, chain together.
Ooh,
That's
a fun
That's like a game of chaos.
Yeah. Alright, well, thanks, James. I really appreciate it, bud. I hope you had fun in your stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope Chain Together was fun, because I've seen a lot of people play it, and it can kind of be rage-inducing depending on who you're playing with.
How high did you get, Gamer Boy? How high? Before you fell back down to the pits of hell.
I was suffering. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I am so
Oh, no.
sorry.
Halfway. Oh, that's pretty decent.
Yeah, that is pretty decent. Like everyone says, if you need to take care of yourself after the stream, feel free to do so. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Oh, never mind. We fell so many times. Oh my goodness gracious. That's horrible. I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
Oh my lordy.
I want to play that game.
I mean, you have it. One of your friends gave it to you.
Yeah, I know. I just haven't found time to find people to play it with.
I want to hit. Oh my goodness gracious, you were suffering. I want to hit my head like a rock. Oh my god.
Oh
Like a rock.
God.
Jesus Christ, brother. That was
Oh
that bad.
man. From what I've seen, yeah, it could get pretty bad.
Oh my lord.
It's like stringing 3 hits together and watch them just flail.
Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, so real quick, before the plot leaves us again, Julia, you were making coffee and Gregory, you're gonna try to help them?
I thought I had the spell Calm Emotions in my spell list. I do not. I don't have that that clerical spell.
Every time I
Sorry,
think
Julia, you're on your own.
I Mhm.
So we're helping Julia cook, or
I was trying to help calm Julia down for a bit so they could, you know, not be doing stuff with emotions of anxiety and nervousness. At least for a minute. But I don't have that, sorry. What I can do is I can guide you, and I can help you come up with a wicked recipe.
I mean, if you
Louie's
want,
gonna come by in the kitchen too. And
I mean, if
she's,
you, please go ahead and
uh,
continue. Please continue. Sorry.
I don't know why it says that, but she's just gonna tap Julia's shoulder. I guess bringing some dirty dishes in and enhance ability for charisma.
I give bardic inspiration.
Okay. Julia was just trying to make coffee, but they'll make the best gosh darn coffee they can possibly make now with all this inspiration they got. Oh my lord.
Also,
Okay.
hi Casper. How you doing?
Alright, so, Julia, you are given enhanced ability and bardic inspiration from your teammates to make the best gosh darn coffee in existence. Still does not help the nervousness though, and also I just thought of that meme where even if you drink coffee you're faster, but you're still the other thing you were before. So yes.
I think this will at least endear everyone to Cree because, like my IRL mother, she loves coffee.
Alrighty. Sounds good to me. Alright, James, thank you again for the raid, bud. Get some sleep. You have a good one, sweet dreams, all that good stuff, and I hope you have a good day tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, while Julia is doing all this, helping with dinner. They are going to tell their mother all the least perturbing stuff about what's been going on, about how they found space for their own restaurant. Uh, how they've been doing a lot of traveling to find new recipes and ingredients. That sort of thing.
She'll kind of like nod, and she'll kind of like nod and be really think it's amazing how you left your job and now you have your own little restaurant and all the cool things you see and all that amazing stuff. She'll just like kind of like nod around to your story, see how amazing it is, laugh at some of your friends' more unhinged jokes, even though I assume they're trying really hard not to say anything that'll make your mom suspicious.
I'll be giving fortune telling readings to all the superstitious people here, and especially like some of the like the younger ones, maybe like their fortunes for love, you know, for how well you know uh if their love lines are, you know, for finding love in the future.
Good.
And for those who maybe get like a bad love line, I'm just gonna say, tell me like, you know, you're a strong, you're a strong, powerful woman. You don't need no man. Mm-mm.
Darn it, Gregory.
So-
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Alrighty. Yeah. So after a little bit, Julia, after a little bit of conversation, your mom will gently place her hand on yours and say, "Is something wrong?"
There's kind of a contract dispute going on with the place I left. It's not a life-changing deal or anything, but it's got me kind of stressed. Just go ahead and roll the deception check on that, because that is, if nothing else, a massive understatement.
Yeah, it's a massive lie already.
Technically have advantage, but you don't have
This
to
is
roll it if
true.
you don't want to.
I feel like the advantage cancels out because it's my mother.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
I
can't
know
lie
the
to
deal.
your mama.
This is true. Alright, your mom will look at you and say, alright, but remember, you can talk to me about anything. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know, Mom.
Okay. Well, before anything else happens, how long are you gonna stay this time?
Just a few days. I've got some business I need to take care of in town, and I want to see Dad and the twins, and Talia. Are Granny and Grandma around?
Yeah, they should be out in the garden right now. They do like to tend to some of the flowers, so I think they'd be out there right now. Do you want to go say hi to them?
Yeah. See if they want any coffee.
All right, Julia. So you take the coffee to your gran and grandma. As you do so, once you're out of earshot, your mom will look to the party and say, she'll kind of sigh first and say, I know the child's lying to me, but I don't want to force them to tell me if anything's wrong, so I'm going to tell you all this, and I hope you can all keep a secret. Please take care of my child. They tend to lie a lot when they feel like they're not really being up to who they can be. I may not have the full story, but a mother knows when something's wrong. And I want you all to make me a promise that you'll keep them safe, okay? Does it sound
Yeah.
Of course.
because
Yeah,
it
sure.
sounds like they're having a great time with you, but something tells me they're not telling me the whole story. That's okay. You don't
Gregory
have
shaking
to.
his
Be
boots.
there through thick and thin, as they say.
Gregory shaking your head.
No, just like shaking his boots. He doesn't have the charisma to to stand up to line to someone else's mom.
It's okay. You don't have to tell the truth. He just wants to
Like
know that.
I'm the bard, and even I think I can stand up to someone's mom.
I fear the chancla.
Oh my goodness. But yes, she won't like question you guys though. She'll know that when Julia wants to tell her the truth, they will. But for now, all she really cares about is the fact that if Julia's happy and that they're safe.
Aww. Oh yeah, no worries.
Alright.
I mean, if Julie gets in any trouble, we're always there, just in case.
Alrighty.
I mean, it's not like they've died or anything. He wouldn't say that. He wouldn't say that.
You probably shouldn't say something like that, though. Especially to someone's mom.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
Oh,
Alright, but yes, so Julia, on your end, your nice grandmas are just taking care of the garden, enjoying the sights. Kind of doing a small bit of maintenance, taking care of weeds. Nothing like too harmful or too crazy, because normally when you do have a garden, you have to get rid of weeds and prune little bits and pieces here and there, because if not, the poor plants will go all crazy. Yeah, they'll happily accept the coffee and kind of like ask you a bajillion questions about how are you, how are things, have you found anyone? Just typical grandma stuff. They'll even offer you candy, because what grandma doesn't offer their grandchild a hard candy every now and then?
aw.
Yeah, it's a really nice reunion to be finally home and safe. After after a little bit of talking, you return. Before you return, the your mom will tell the party just to make sure that everyone stays safe. Kind of like out of earshot of you, but yeah, it's kind of like a nice little return home. And then all of a sudden, the dog Otis comes in, looking really happy to be here.
Oh.
He is a good boy.
He is.
He is also
So he's a bit
big
scared.
I love that face. Look at that doggo face of his. So silly. Alright. We can end the session here, but before we do, we can just say that you guys have dinner at Julia's house, meeting the rest of their siblings. Remembering what Julia's mom told you all, just to make sure that Julia stays safe. And that when Julia feels ready, they will tell their mom about the rest of what's going on. And such things like that.
Yeah.
If there's any other thing you want to ask your mom before we end today's session, Cody, feel free to ask. If not, I'll start preparing to end the session.
authorize.
No, I think Julia just enjoys this time with their family. I'm
Alright.
trying to think. I'm trying to think of another grandma nickname.
Nana, maybe?
Because, yeah, let's go with Nana.
Thank you so much for the follow, Epic Gaming. And also, thank you for the head pats, even though the head pack is flying over my head right now. I need to fix that. Oh dear. Thank you nonetheless. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a nice Thursday evening. No, wait, not Thursday. Is it Thursday? Yes, it's Thursday. I forgot what today was. Thank you, bud. I really appreciate it. And I hope you're having a good night, evening, morning, whatever time zone it is for you. And again, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the carnival. I hope you enjoy your stay. My name is Salem. I am a wolf. I am a main wolf ringleader, with this place filled with cats, plushies, dogs, the occasional platypus that keeps trying to offer people dumpster juice. It's not fun. But I feel like I cut Cody off. What is it that you wanted to say, Cody?
I was just saying, yeah, because Julia has 3 grandmas, he needs, or they need a
Another nickname?
different nickname for all of them.
Yeah, to my understanding, another
So,
nickname would be like Nana or Gran or something like that.
yeah, Julia the Greater is Granny, Vanya is Grandma, and Gwen is Nana.
Okay, sounds good. Alright. There's nothing else you guys want to do? We can end today's session with you guys spending some time at Julia's house. Enjoying the nice relaxing atmosphere. And I assume next week you're probably gonna go burn down a building? I know that's weird, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from your earlier conversation.
We have it.
Yeah, burn down the buildings. Let's go.
Let's burn down the buildings while the mariachi band plays Ring of Fire by Johnny
Mariachi
Cash.
Yeah, let's go.
Actually, Julia, what is the plan? Can you just give me like a rough idea so I can prepare properly?
The first part of the plan is just to walk in as customers to see what the hell is happening and to do some recon.
Okay.
From there, once we've determined if Chet is around, maybe burn the place down,
Okay,
or maybe have an epic battle with Chet. I don't know.
okay. I just wanted a rough idea so I know what to write down for notes. Is all. Okay, so basically go into the restaurant, get a rough idea what's going on. Maybe or maybe not burn the place to the ground with or without Chet in. Got it. Got it. Alright. I'll start writing down ideas then. We'll have a game next week unless for some reason multiple people can't make it or my internet pops up. If anything like that happens, I'll make sure to let you all know in the Discord. But yeah, I just want to thank everyone for coming. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know I did. It was really fun. For sure, I'm definitely gonna force you guys to do a side quest. I really think it's funny, so look forward to that. Looking at you, your meanie pants. I don't know who the meanie pants is, but there's someone who's a meanie pants right now.
Apparently, from the beginning, we were all rude and mean fans, so.
Yes. Alright, but yeah, anyway, thank you all for coming. Hope you all enjoyed. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys have fun.
Yeah.
I need to look for someone to raid now.
Thank you for DMing Fable.
No
Thank you for the
problem, it
game,
was fun.
Fable.
Thank you. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, guys. It was really silly. Who can we raid? I believe I have some. They're playing Yakuza right now. Yeah, really nice person. Let's see. Okay, how do we say this? Curse my inability to read. Curse, teach me how to read.
I would ask Cars.
Yeah, no.
you
That's
know,
gonna
you
be
know what Gregory does.
Let me ask
King
you,
Yeah.
VT.
let me ask you a question. Are you looking for people to raid on the Twitch app or on your computer?
On my computer.
Okay. So it's a much easier time.
Yes.
Canin.
Twitch app fucking.
The Twitch app is honestly not the best. Alright, I believe the pronounce her name is Kenna Rose. She's playing Yakuza right now. She's a lovely person.
Ah!
Yeah, she's playing Yakuza, I think the first one, because it doesn't have a bunch of letters or Roman numerals on it.
The best game series from Sega.
Yeah, it's a really fun series. But yeah, I went.
I'm gonna just pretend I didn't hear that. So,
That was such a bait.
That was
Yeah.
sorry, dude.
Oh my god. But yes, everyone, I'll see you all later. We're gonna go rate this lovely person. Bye.
it's not
I'm so-
crazy taxi, so nothing can be crazy.
I'm waiting for the ultimate crossover of Sonic,